So
Um,
speaking of ChatGPT,
well,
Yep.
just so you know, we are going live here in just a few
okay.
moments.
Okay.
So,
Well, it's a
if
this is a
you're gonna
positive
say that
thing.
you're a big investor in GPT or something like
I'm
that.
not an investor in ChatGPT, but so we've been having incredible amounts of traffic this season. We
Yep.
crossed 8 million unique users in 30 days, which is a new record. I'm not
Okay.
trying to
Wow.
brag. I'm
Yep.
not sure if those
It
are real users.
sounds like a brag, but good for you and good
I
for
mean,
you.
so the last time I made an announcement internally about our numbers was in 2020, where we crossed 6 million in 30 days. And so I check, and it was just like, oh, I'll just check, see how December, usually Decembers are like heavy, busier in the months. And we crossed 8 million. Now, I don't know if
Hmm.
they're real. That's the problem. I don't know.
Yep.
Um, I suspect not. You know what I mean? I think that's where the internet is now. But one of our servers that we use to do stuff called Varnish, I don't know if you guys know what that is, if you've heard of Varnish,
Mm-mm.
that's not important.
Yep.
It was crashing every 12 hours and restarting. Like basically it was running out of memory. And that normally never happens. So it's basically like, huh. So I started digging into it and I started going through, I use Gemini because Gemini is the Google product, right?
Yep.
And it is tied into the Google ecosystem. So it knows Google-ish stuff. And so I started using it as like a debugging tool to like figure out why. Now, I'm not sure everything it gave me as suggestions to fix it are going to work, but
Yep.
it was a lot of good positive things that I agreed with.
Interesting.
With not knowing the too much of the internals of what Varnish does. But it basically it's like give me the information from this command, and it would like be a stat, a set of stats, and then wait a minute and then do it again, and then it analyzed the deltas of the what was changing it, and it's like aha, you had this is your bottleneck, or this is why you could have a like
Yep.
it was great because I was kind of like at wit's end with this thing. I didn't know where to go with it because
Yep.
everything that told me that I knew about it from my knowledge, it shouldn't have crashed, right?
Yep.
But it was crashing. So I was like, well, let's and then it basically says, well, here's what could have happened. And it gave me those. Now I don't know if those are correct, but I don't
Yep.
know any better not to. And I've not, and you go Google searching for stuff and it's like there's very few websites out there that are at our scale that give that kind of information publicly, right?
Right.
Like mostly, you know, all the stuff that's high end, you know, traffic level sites like Reddit and Facebook are you're not gonna developers aren't going out there telling people how to fix stuff, you know.
Right.
So anyway,
Well,
it was an interesting like I basically have been messing with it all day and like tweaking things and it's like try this and they're like oh give me the it would take the stats analyze them and be like okay here's what's happening and I could agree with it. I'm not gonna do it all blind, right? It was just like I want to know what it's doing. I would ask like what's the impact of this and it would describe it to me and I would go check the manual and I'd be like okay that makes sense. The manual is very sparse for this system by the way because it's free, it's shareware or it's open source, not shareware.
Right.
um
So
so it's like
well, on
are you
that
pretty
happy note,
technical?
what's up.
Are you still pretty technical, Scott? Because you were one of the original. You actually developed the original code, right?
Oh yeah, I'm still
Yep.
technical.
Yep.
welcome to the Alaboom, everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Sorry,
is anybody watching?
I have no idea. Probably one or two, handful,
Let me
whatever.
log in here.
Um, Kabuki is anyway,
Of course.
and she's just
Anyway,
saying
I
congrats on
feel
all the
that's a
bots.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what we were saying. I mean, our traffic is like at pretty much. I mean, the posts are high. Like I sense it. The site is busy.
Yeah. That's not like if because bots aren't making posts, are they? I
No,
mean,
well, some do.
I know some can, but
Yeah, some do. Some can.
I wouldn't think
We
that
have
that's something that creates value on for them
so
on your site.
yeah. I mean, I feel like this entire month, if not even 2 months now, that I've been dealing with spam and scam bots or persons. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is another whole nosedive of technical problems we had to solve. By the
Right.
way, they're very clever to get around our countermeasures. It's like basically an arms race. Like we would fix something and then we
Sure.
get around it, like, okay, yeah, I have to think about it again. I wonder if they're using AI to develop messages that get through
Right.
it's very possible. Anyway,
Well, again,
there you go.
on all those happy notes, this is the last Alaboom.
The last ever?
Well, no, the last one of
Oh,
2000,
okay.
last one ever of
Uh,
2025.
Got it.
The year of our Lord 2025. A rare Tuesday boom because I wasn't going to have one on New Year's Eve. So
right.
And
it
there's
would
four
seem
people. There's four
silly.
people watching.
Yeah, you
I'm
never
one
know.
of the four.
I'm one of the four as
Oh,
well
so we're
now.
basically us three and Kabuki Kid.
Yeah.
Well, it's a people don't remember. Like, I mean, Christmas was between this and that.
You
So I
could
mean,
put it in your Discord. Do you announce
I
things in your Discord?
did. So
Oh, you did?
there.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay. I wasn't
so
sure.
back off, tough guy. Anyway,
I'm willing to post it in my Discord if at any point we're going to talk about something Dragon's Down related.
you always talk about something
No,
Dragons
I
Down.
Is
mean,
that true? I don't know that I do.
I don't think you always do.
Well, and you're always welcome to. I mean,
Hey,
I
Matt Paquette
know.
is watching.
what'd you say?
Matt Paquette's watching.
Matt Paquette is watching.
Oh yeah.
Matt Paquette and company. So it could be more than one viewer there. Who knows
Well,
how
yeah. I
many?
mean, it's exponential at that point. With all those
Right.
the thousands of friends that Matthew has at his home. So anyway, you guys got through Christmas okay?
Yeah.
Anything cool
Yes.
happen?
Yeah, I got to show this. I don't know if can anybody tell me what this is?
It's a figurine.
Is that K-pop?
So that was
What,
my guess.
Demon Hunter?
So my son gave me this. I'm on a Discord server with my son and his friends. I'm like an
That's
honorary
not
member.
creepy at all.
It's yeah, I know, right? I'm an honorary member. This is Hatsune Miku, and it is a Vocaloid, which means they use digital voices or whatever to create a singer in Korea. Very popular, and it was given to me as a gay gift. And of course, I was going, "Why are you videoing me opening a gift?" Knowing that I should have known it was going to be a gay gift. Um, and anyway, I personally think it was hysterical. And so I said, I'm displaying that in my office. So there you go. Hatsune Miku.
For
Hatsune
Are you,
Miku?
yeah, hot SUNE space MIKU. I'm sure
Is
you're
it an
very jealous.
anime character?
It is. It is truly called a Vocaloid, which is, I don't
Vocal
think
voice?
it's,
Oh, they a singer
yeah,
with
exactly.
powers?
Oh, you know what? It's
Magical
HA.
powers?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
Um, yeah. So there you go.
I mean,
What anime?
those are easily some of the best gifts you ever get. Are like the things that like your kids get you that like
Oh, I've got
seem like
a
a joke
gift.
to you. And
100%.
I mean, that's
100%.
a fun thing. Do you have desk toys? Are you a desk toy person?
Not really, but yeah, talk to me.
I was just curious about desk toys. If that was if like will
Oh,
that go on your desk for a toy or like because I have
no.
tons of them.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
I mean, you can see
yeah,
a small smattering of them. There's Godzillas everywhere.
yeah, yeah. Not so much. Most of those went away when my son got older, and that I suddenly realized it, like, there was just shit on my desk,
Yeah.
right? Like I got too
yeah,
much. But this one will stick around for a while. I did look it up. The anime that Hatsune Miku is in is Shinkansen Henkoi Robo Shinkaleon the animation.
Okay.
I'm sure that just
Gesundheit.
exactly right.
Um, yeah. I mean, I got weird random things at my desk that I mean, like I got this.
That's
I
pretty random.
Ross got me this weird finger puppet that's like I don't even I think it's a hedgehog. I don't know. And so every once in a
Cool.
while, and then I have another hedgehog. Just
Oh, good lord.
and
Michelle
then
loves hedgehogs too.
And then
Are you a
So
Hedgehog fan?
I got this cool turtle. Let's see. I have this weird red obelisk.
What is that from?
I don't even know where I got this. I've used it in D&D a lot where
Let me
I've said,
see it.
okay, there's a weird rock.
Oh yeah,
It's just a red piece of, I think it's an agate actually. And
an
you
agate.
know, an agate, and it's just been polished out. Yeah.
I don't know if I showed you guys my Hokkaido
What's
wave.
well,
Uh,
that's cool.
you know the wave. You know
Yeah.
the I think it's Hokkaido, right?
Yeah, I
That the
forget
name
what
of
the
it?
exact name was, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
they sold this
famous.
at this was at the museum. You know, there's like 40 of them in the world or something like that. And every time I go to the Fuji wave, they call it on this thing. Um, there's a print of it at the British Museum. And we've been to I go to the Museum every time, and I go to London usually, and to Michelle's chagrin because she doesn't love it, but I love it.
right.
And I'm like, we got to go see the wave paint. It's an art or a wood block, right?
Can you show it again? I know what you're talking about. The wave. Yep.
Yeah, you know that
So
the
the original
Japanese
is
wood block.
there in.
Well, it's a print because it was wood
Okay.
block. Do you know
Yeah. Oh
Japanese
yeah.
wood block?
Yeah. Yeah.
They
Yep.
carve out the forms and then they press
Yeah.
it and they do the ink. It's so amazing. I love it.
Right.
So
And
sick.
Yep.
it's truly an interesting art form. But they have one at the British Museum. Like I think there's only 40 or 50 in the world
Okay. So I need to
of
make a joke.
originals.
I need to make a joke, which is, wow, all this time I thought it was Japanese. I didn't know it was English.
Uh,
Ha.
Ah, see what I did there?
yeah. The
Yeah.
That
well,
did
you know,
not
they do
sound like
have
it's like really,
a
yes.
Cleopatra at the a
I did. I
Cleopatra.
thought she was Egyptian. I didn't
Yeah,
know that she was
they got her at the
English.
British Museum also. The British Museum has a lot of
Yeah,
artifacts from many other locations,
yes.
not England. They
That
rated
might
pretty
not
good.
exactly be really legal or whatever.
No, I think
Yeah.
yeah, they basically went around and chopped the heads off the statues and took them.
Yeah.
Um, but it's a cool museum. It's got a Rosetta Stone there too, which I love. It's got some great Egyptian stuff. It's like amazing.
Like for all
And
the times I've been in London for work, I've never actually gone to the British Museum. I need to
oh,
do
you
that.
should go. It's my favorite. Like I love going there. It's so
Yep.
good.
My favorite museum I've ever been to is the Vasa Museum in Stockholm. If you're ever in Stockholm, please promise me you'll go. The Vasa was a ship launched in like 15 something or other, sank in its very first voyage in super cold water. It was raised in the 1960s. They built a museum around it, and you can walk inside a perfectly preserved 15th or 16th century ship. And it is amazing. I was there for like 2.5, 3 hours. And I know the British Museum is way larger. It's just one ship, but I could have spent 7 hours there probably and not gotten bored. They have so much stuff there. So I think the British Museum would be like
It's a
crack
similar.
for me,
Yeah,
right?
it's awesome. Like
Yeah.
another museum, now that we're on museum topic, is the Pergamon Museum in Berlin.
The which one?
The Pergamon Museum.
Oh, come on. I don't even.
Pergamon.
The Pokemon?
I think that's the name of it. I might be wrong.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em.
Where do they have the Ark of the Covenant? That's the museum I want to go to.
So they have an Ishtar Gate,
Oh yeah, they do.
a replica of
Look
the
at
Ishtar
that.
Gate, and it's really awesome.
Yeah,
And
that's
So
and if you didn't know, all the art from Tigris and Euphrates, the very first version, is on the Ishtar Gate. Exactly. I'm like, I recognize that. I'm like, oh, now I
no
know why
kidding.
I like it.
so dumb spoiler about Indiana Jones 5, 4, whatever. When they have that fight in the big warehouse and they
Haven't seen it,
actually
Which one?
but
uh
yep.
the one the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull,
Oh,
they
that's
act
terrible.
yeah, it's not great, but
Yeah.
they do the callback
I think
to
there was only three of those movies made, if I recall.
yeah, if I remember correctly. But there was storyboards done, and then
Oh yeah, okay.
they chose not to. But
They flipped some storyboards on screen.
yeah, some storyboards were gonna be the fact that yeah uh the freaking in that movie or like they had that fight with the Russian soldiers in the warehouse, and then they actually have the
Yep.
Ark of the Covenant is seen, you know,
Oh, it's
Oh,
in the
briefly.
funny.
background. That's
That's
pretty cool.
funny. Have you guys seen that episode of? I know I'm going to insult just Lance just by saying it's the Big Bang Theory where they say they
How dare
say
you? You insulted me.
yeah, no, where they say Indiana Jones is completely irrelevant to the plot of the Raiders of the Lost Ark, because if he hadn't done anything, they would have found the Ark, they
And
would
all
have
died.
taken it to the island, they would have opened it, and all the Nazis would have died. So
Yeah,
he
pretty
is immaterial to the overall plot of the movie.
much. That's correct.
Well, and then if you think too long about, not that anybody should think too long about the
But
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the whole
No,
idea is that like, oh, you need the Crystal Skull to get into the secret area, and then so you, and then but one of them is missing, like from there, and like because they go in, and I forget what it exactly is, but they use the skull to get into the secret area where the skull has to be put onto a thing. But a explorer is with them that actually has the crystal skull, and you're like, well, how did he get in there to take it? Because you
you're
can't get
right.
in without the skull.
right, yeah, it's a catch-22.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I think I
it's like
remember that logical fallacy.
yeah, it's like you stole the skull, and which is the reason
Right.
why all the
To
bad
let you
things
get
are
in the room,
happening.
you had the skull, but you didn't have this. Like, how did you get in the
How
room
did you
to
steal
get
the skull
to
from the
steal the
room
skull in the
because
first
you
place?
because you needed
Yeah,
the
yeah, it's
skull to
dumb.
get in?
It's dumb.
I mean,
Oh, I hate that movie so much.
yeah, I remember like getting so excited to go to it, and I went with my
Oh, I was so
dad.
excited. My God.
Oh, I mean, my dad was like, I was like, was my dad to take me to the first one? And I was like, we got to go see this one, and then we went there, and I was
They're
so
just,
excited, and I was just like, what the hell is
is there
what?
anything modern now that from our, sorry, I'm a little frog in my throat. Is there anything modern now that like we like in a revival like Star Wars they've destroyed,
Yep.
Indiana Jones they've destroyed. What else is there? Like, I mean, I know they're doing a
Star
Goonies,
Star
but
Trek. You can
yeah,
just
well,
hey, who
I gave up
needs
on Star Trek years ago.
yeah, who needs a spaceship? You can just teleport to onto a moving ship in hyper or
There's got
whatever.
to be something else that like we like what has come like Matrix wrecked,
Yep.
wrecked, double wrecked. Um, I
I
don't
mean, I
I
know
mean,
remember.
this is much
on
further
a,
back, but Godfather 3 was god awful.
What movie of which you speak? I don't know what that number. Which
uh,
Yes, I know,
three you
right?
say?
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
Oh, it's so good. It's so bad. Um, Especially after how good Godfather 2 is.
Right.
Like Godfather 2 is just amazing. Like how is it how do
it
you make
is it is
three?
the it is the argument when people say the sequel is never better than the original. People will
But
say Godfather 2, and
Blade
you're
Runner
like,
2049 was okay.
It was okay. It
It's
wasn't
okay,
great,
but
but it was okay.
I wouldn't put it like, oh my God. I think I had a good time with it.
I had a good time with
I
it
was a
too,
little
but man,
bored.
but yeah, you get bored.
I was a
I
little
mean,
bored. Just like the original Blade Runner is pretty boring if you don't watch it with the voice without the voiceovers.
it's
Do you remember the Laserdisc of the original director's cut with the no voiceover? Remember that?
yes.
And I bought that and watched it. I totally fell asleep. I'm like, oh great. Now this movie that I loved, I don't love anymore. Anyway,
Yeah, no, it's no, it's weird. Like, and but then I mean, that's all of our, all of our weird hang-ups and whatever's about all this stuff that we're like, you know, you gotta eventually just give up on them. You know, what I mean,
I
it's like
know,
you just gotta
but
like.
it would be nice to be surprised sometimes with like a nostalgia movie that is good or better than the original.
I just got done watching with Rebecca and Ross. We just got done watching the newest um Knives Out thing on Netflix.
Oh man, I can't get through that first 15 minutes. You liked it?
I mean, it was better than the second movie,
Okay.
which I mean, I thought the
I
second
mean, I
movie was
like the second
okay.
movie. I like the second.
I thought the second movie was okay, and I think the first movie is fantastic. And
Oh, the
this one,
first movie is like aces. I love it.
and this one slides in between the two of them, and I thought all three of them were decent
Okay,
movies.
I need to just sit down and watch it and not do
Well,
things. Like I
you
was like
gotta
cleaning my office while I was watching it. I was like,
Yeah, so
Right.
you have to sit there and watch it because like it's basically, I mean,
yeah, there's a
not to
lot of
give anything
details.
away because the guy's sitting down and he's like writing
Don't
a
even tell me
journal.
who dies. I'm not even sure who
I'm
dies.
not saying anything about anybody dying. I'm just saying the narration starts off, it's the priest. He's basically talking and telling the story about why he is at this church and
Yeah.
why he is a priest at this church now.
Yeah.
And so it kind of like you're like, oh, where are we going with this? But it gives a ton of background to
Yeah, no,
everybody that's there.
it gives you a lot of background.
And
Yeah.
so and then you kind of like, you start to
Yeah,
get more of it.
you start putting it. I'll sit down and watch it. I really do like those movies.
Yeah,
I like
you
the
have
second
to.
one. I know people didn't like it, but I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was, I mean, the second one, it was like, the one thing about the second one, without doing any spoilers,
All
is
right.
that it's so, and I think you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you're listening to this and watching this either afterwards or whatever, there's the one big reveal, like the big switch where you're like, okay, here's the story, here's the story, here's the story. And then it's like, and it revolves around the one character, like the person that basically hires the detective to go there.
Yeah.
And there's the big switch involving that character. And you're like, well, that's just kind of not fair because there's no way that you could ever know
Yeah,
that.
there's some cheating.
It's
Yep.
just it's like it doesn't play fair, I guess.
Turd
For the
Ferguson was here.
Yeah, Turd
Hello.
Ferguson.
Long time.
Third Ferguson.
Gen Con, I think, is the last time I saw you.
No.
Yeah.
Now,
Have you been on since Gen
I've
Con?
been on since Gen Con.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I don't think I've ever met this person or gamed
No,
with
never.
them
Nice
at
to meet
Gen
you,
Con.
Scott. Maybe someday we'll get to play a game together or something.
Yeah, right, right, and not sit right next to you. Right. Oh, funny. Anthony Kabuki is saying something to you in the chat.
Oh, okay. I don't have the chat on.
It says, "How's
So can I
Jennifer?"
show you guys my Christmas gift?
Yes,
All right, I'll
please.
be right back. I gotta go grab it.
What did she say?
she wants to know how your lovely wife is doing.
She's doing amazing.
And you can divulge as much or as little as you like at this point,
So,
Anthony.
so my wife went to Colorado to see her older daughter. And her younger daughter went along. I stayed home because I had to work, which was fine with me. On the flight home, they apparently both got the flu,
Oh no.
and my wife's manifested into a severe bacterial pneumonia, which almost killed her. So she's been in the ICU
Oh my
now
God.
for since the 6th of December.
But she's out of the woods at this point.
Well, she is now.
Yeah. Wow.
She's been on a ventilator since the 10th.
Dude.
So, but she's so right now she has a tracheostomy, which they have the ventilator hooked up to, but
Yep.
today she was able to breathe with just minimal oxygen assistance. I mean, they've been testing her, but they still with the ventilator. So the ventilator does two things when you're on it. So the one thing it does is obviously it breathes for you. It gives you breaths.
Yep.
It does this other thing that's called, it gives you pressure. And the pressure is what's needed to open up all the little pores in your heart to get the oxygen through your body.
Yep.
Now, we'll tell you what her lungs look like. And they're not fully healed yet, but imagine a very large room that Spider-Man just fought every single villain he was ever in. That's what it looked like inside her lungs. Like just strings of stuff all over. When we went to the emergency room, um, they tested her again for COVID. And the doctor told us, he goes, I haven't seen lungs like this since like the big
Since COVID.
COVID outbreak.
Mm,
So yeah, so I almost lost her. But
goodness.
Wow.
we are hopefully tomorrow there. She's getting discharged from there, and then she'll go to a rehab facility for 4 to 8 weeks because she can barely move her hands. She can like move her feet a little bit, but she hasn't been out of bed. She can't walk. She'll have to do speech therapy and everything. So, and then at some point down the road, they'll be able to remove the trach tube from her throat, and you know, she'll be back to quote unquote normal. So,
Wow.
Well, that's
And I caught the
horrible.
very tail of that, or when I was walking away, like she got the flu on the
She
plane.
got the flu on the plane. So she got home.
Gosh.
She got home. They got home like Monday morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was at work. So we had some a friend of ours pick them up from the airport. They came home. Monday she was supposed to work, but she was going to work from home. If she felt tired or anything, but she was like feeling a little run down and whatnot. So the lady she works like directly with, it was 9 months pregnant. So she said, you know what? I'm not feeling so great. You know, I don't know if it's just jet lag or what, but I don't want to risk anything. So I'm just going to work from home. So Monday she worked from home. Tuesday, um, so Monday later in the day she started feeling like a sore throat and all those things. And she said, she asked me to go get her COVID test. So I went, I bought 2 COVID tests, and the COVID test now has the flu A B
Yeah.
test
The
included with
combo
it.
test now.
So I got 2 of them Tuesday morning. She tested herself, everything negative. Still wasn't feeling good, so she still worked from home. Tuesday she started feeling worse. Wednesday she was like really bad, like bad, like but like flu bad, like not anything crazy. And like she works for an organization that she does fundraising for this organization. That's her job. And they had a big event, so she had stuff at the house. So I ended up having to drive it over to her office, which is like almost an hour away. Thursday, she took the second test because I bought 2 of them, and then that's when it showed that she had the flu A. So it wasn't really, again, not feeling good, like typical achy, flu kind of symptoms. So she called her doctor, and her doctor prescribed Tamiflu for her. And she's like, "Can you go pick it up?" I said, "Well, the pharmacy's closed," and I went to work that night. I said, "I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it for you in the morning." So I get out of work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I come home because the pharmacy doesn't open until 9. I go upstairs to our bedroom. I check on her. She's sound asleep. She had taken a NyQuil, which my wife will never take because a NyQuil will knock you out for 8 hours. My wife will knock you out for like 12. So she's not taking
Oh,
it. And
It's
I
very
said, "You're
potent.
not going anywhere. Take it and get some rest." So I came home. She's in bed, asleep. Nothing sounds weird about her or anything. I said, "All right, I got a couple hours before the pharmacy opens." So I went downstairs, sat down on the couch, set my alarm, closed my eyes, fell asleep. Like 8:55, my alarm goes
Be
off.
right back.
I go upstairs just to make sure she doesn't need anything else while I'm out. And I find her laying on the floor in the bathroom.
Oh, she like fainted.
So she got herself out of bed and got herself into the bathroom, and literally, I don't think she fainted as much as she had no strength left in her. So she kind of like just went from the toilet to her knees. On the floor, she looked like when like kids are like playing, like little kids are playing, and all of a sudden it gets really quiet. Like, why is it so quiet? And you look over and they're like asleep on the floor. That's so. I got her up. I mean, well, my wife is just over 5 feet tall. She's a little bit of a thing. So I got her up onto her feet, and I picked her up and I carried her back to the bedroom. I put her down. I said, "Okay, we're gonna go to the emergency room." She's like, "Well, we're gonna just go to urgent care." I'm like, "No, we're going to the emergency room." So then I was trying to, for like 15 minutes, I was trying to figure out how to get her down and into the car. Finally, I was like, "You know what? I'm calling an ambulance." The ambulance came. We went there and been there ever since.
Oh man. How harrowing.
Uh, I'm so thankful that you're out of the woods, even if you have some more traveling down the path to do.
Oh yeah, and I said since I told her even tonight. I said I am so happy I didn't go with you.
Yeah.
Because if we had both gotten like because Cynthia
Did she get
got
sick
sick
too?
also. She got the flu too, but she just
Gosh, I
got the
wonder what it could
flu.
have been.
She just got the flu. Well,
Right.
the thing is, my wife has 3 things going against her for this manifestation to happen. Um,
She's
one
married
is
to you.
one is she's over 50. 2 is she's diabetic, and the third one is one of the medications she takes makes her more susceptible. But still, even with the
So
three
she's
things,
basically like immunocompromised.
well,
I
but the
mean,
thing is, even the
immunocompromised
odds,
is like a general
even
definition. Like it,
so, it's not like she's got a 50% chance of getting it. It's like you or I, it would be like a 3% chance. Hers, it's like a 6% chance. It's not even that it's huge kind of thing. But
right.
of course, can't win the lottery, but it's bad. The flu A. There's a lot of people up there that
Yeah.
in the ICU who are
It's going around,
big
man.
thing. So it's just one of and like I'm dealing with that, and then I got our other daughter here at home, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to like taking care of everybody and doing everything, and I was like, you know what, I'm just it's been rough.
Yeah.
It's been
How
rough.
are
But
you doing?
Lance knows how bad it's been.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad that we haven't talked. I mean,
I
I
know
wanted to give you your space. I didn't want to
we're
bother
allowed to
you.
curse on here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they gave me the news, so when they gave me the news of the possible outcomes of this thing, the not making it was like on the scale was quite
Hi.
big. The
Yeah.
Yep.
where she is now was quite small at that point in time. That's how bad she was.
Yep.
Um, like
Oof.
so much so that the doctor, like now that she's awake and alert and not, sedated, and the doctor was like telling her, he's like, yeah, he goes, if you were older or had more like medical problems, you probably would have died.
Yep.
Because he's telling explain they explained to her what the next thing was, and I wasn't in the room, and I came back and she's like mouthing to me, it's bad, it's really bad. And the doctor told me, and I'm like, no, this is good. Because I knew all about this head, but the day they told me like how bad it was going to be, I I take all I do is text Lance, and I said, God can go fuck himself.
Yeah. Yep.
Because what made it even a bigger thing is my mother passed away a year ago. Like, what's today, the 30th? 2 days ago. So 2 days ago was a year I lost my mother. And I was like, I'm gonna lose my mother at the end of one year and my wife at the end of the next year. And it was like,
Right. But you didn't.
nope.
And amen for that. Right. So
Well,
I'm just
yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just glad, dude.
that's a rough deal, man.
So hopefully tomorrow they'll get her over to the rehab facility. And then I'm
That's
going back
good.
to work on Saturday because I haven't been to work.
Something's going on my camera. It keeps turning off, so I apologize if that's annoying.
No more annoying than you normally
So
are.
I'll go back to
Good
work
point.
for the 4 to 8 weeks that she's in rehab, and then when she gets out, I'm taking paid time off, and I'll do the family
Well,
medical leave
can
if
you
I have
take family
to.
medical leave? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was.
So yeah, I was going to come
Man.
on last week, and I told Lance if I come on, do not. I said you can tell the guys what's going on, but I don't want to talk about it because
Yeah.
Yeah.
last week was
It's worse.
oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Like they had her, so it's funny because the stuff they had her to keep her sedated. So she was on fentanyl for a while,
Yep.
and
Sweet. Did you score any?
propofol.
Yep.
Propofol.
Propofol.
That's the stuff that killed Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yep.
that's that sleep
Propofol.
drug. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
so
I had that for my colonoscopy.
so when you get put on a ventilator and they see if how you're doing to get you off, because basically what happens is um your diaphragm, which works your lungs, it doesn't really get atrophy like your muscles in your legs and your arms do, but it's not doing any of the work while your lungs are going. So they basically give you they turn the ventilator off, but they keep giving you the pressure, and the pressure is, again, I was saying before, is the thing that keeps the little holes in your heart and your lungs open to get the air out.
Yep.
Um, but they would basically lower the sedation like almost to nothing. So she would wake up, but the waking up was literally like a zombie,
Right.
like no focus in her eyes, glassy,
Right.
like freaky. Um, and then I would talk to her, and she'd like react, and like every so often, she'd be able to focus like her eyes on me, like I could see, okay, there you are, you're there. But yeah, no, much. And the funny thing is, because she's been there so long, and so many people have, were there in the beginning, and then they've been off because the way they do the rotations at the hospital. Like there's people been coming in the last couple of days. They're like, "Oh my God, look at you! I was there. I was there. You didn't look very good." And they're like, "Let me see your eyes. Oh, your eyes are so beautiful." But
I lost a bet. I mean, yay.
What was
nice,
the bet?
nice.
No, like I'm saying, like they said, I lost a bet, like they were betting that she wouldn't live.
Oh,
It was
Yeah, nice,
gallows
Lance.
humor.
Nice,
oh,
nice.
gallows humor.
Did you see that Conan O'Brien when he lost his father? Have you heard that story? This is amazing. His father died, and it was kind of expected. And so uh, Will Arnett texted him, sorry about your father, something along those lines, and he says, I blame Bateman, as in Jason Bateman. That's what Conan responded with, right? Okay, ha ha ha. Well, then like 2 days later, he unexpectedly lost his mom. Conan did. And so Will Arnett texted him and said, Bateman wants to know your sister's address.
Oof.
Right? And that's and Conan's going, he's laughing out loud and he goes, "This is how I grieve. This is how I grieve. It's totally fine. My dad would have loved this." And so then Conan texted his sister's actual address back over to Bateman as a joke. And I'm like, that's kind of how I want my death to be. Hopefully, and
I'll make it happen for you.
Thank you very much, Lance. I expect much gallows
All right.
humor.
So we haven't from now until whenever that is to find Jason Bateman's phone
Yeah.
Right.
number.
Oh,
That is it. Right.
Chris Cluey has promised me that when I die before him, he will come and be a pallbearer. He said, so Minnesota Viking can let me down one last time.
Hey, as a side note, I do have a question about that, but I don't want to go there until we see all these gifts because he went to get it,
All
and I
right.
don't want to keep pushing that out.
Was there anything else we wanted to discuss
What'd you
before
get?
we
Was this
move
your
on to-
Christmas present?
I did. Yeah, I got this cool present. My in-laws, my brother-in-law gave this to me, and my sister-in-law technically. It's the World's Educator from, what does that say? W.S. Reed Toy Corporation.
That's got to be vintage. I'm
It
going
is
to
vintage.
guess.
It is vintage, and I was like, it's pretty good. Like,
That's amazing.
It's
That's
really-
a
I mean-
pretty high-end game for when it's from.
yeah. And any guesses on the year?
The 1922.
No, I think it's earlier than that. I think that's like 1908.
See, that was my second guess. Weirdly.
Get Lance.
How about you? My
Lance,
1899.
without going over.
Well,
1 AD.
Oh no, you can't
AD.
change the rules. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Well, everybody went over.
No kidding.
One
It's
AD?
1888.
1 AD?
No.
1888. That's
Wow.
yeah.
That's pretty fancy looking.
Those are the actual rules. Like that's not like a
Yeah, well, this
reprint?
is a list of cards. So basically, it says buy the World's Educator, an educational toy and game, and be happy, fun for everybody. The most amazing, instructive, entertaining toy or game ever invented. Boys and
Wow.
girls can enjoy it. Fathers and mothers can enjoy it. Grandmas and grandpas can enjoy it. Everybody can enjoy it. You can entertain a whole room full of it. A whole room full of it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, a whole room full with it. Sorry.
Got it.
You will laugh in spite of yourself. Like, what?
Okay.
Patented in the US and Great Britain, 72 questions, answers on every card. Price with 10 cards, only $1. Which I like, how much is $1 from 1988? Anybody want to check that?
I'm gonna check it out right now.
For
What?
sale by every first-class toy, stationery, and fancy goods house in the United States, Canada, or Europe will be sent by mail by addressing the manufacturers for $1.25 additional postage. And the address is W.S. Reed Toy Company, Leominster, Mass, USA.
$34.10 today. $1
Okay, so
in
30.
1888 is 30. It's called 34
Okay.
bucks.
I guess that's affordable.
Yep.
Right? I mean, if $34 is pretty affordable today, $1 is probably
That is using
Um,
the CPI inflation estimate,
so
not
here we go.
wages.
I think this is the rules. A new game for 1888. Price
That's amazing.
$1.25.
I
The game
I
of politics or the race for the presidency.
very cool.
I'm
I,
not sure
I
it's actually
I don't know where I
politics.
have them right now, but I think we talked about it on here one time. We talk
Oh,
about
this is a new game. This is called the a race for the politics.
we were talking
Game of
about a
politics, the
deck of
race for the
playing
president.
cards, the old like West ones that didn't have the numbers on them. I tracked one down. So it's like from 1800s.
The world's greatest puzzle.
Ooh.
A scientific problem invented by a college student. It may take 2 minutes. It may take 2 days to solve it. Try it. 10 cents. I guess this is an ad. For sale everywhere or will be mailed on receipt of price. Okay. So, oh, here's another ad. Oh no, it's another ad for the actual World's Educator game.
And you said
I
it was
mean,
Leominster, Mass.
Leo Minster, Mass. Yeah.
We got to find out where that is. You know, this was some dude.
So
That's
here's the
amazing.
rules.
The directions.
I mean, the
That's
paper is
What
just
is the
like
game called
amazing.
again?
It's called the World's Educator. And by the way, they bought it in an estate sale. Oh, so you can see here the list of cards. They published like these cards that you could buy for like a quarter. And this person has checkmarked all the ones they have. See a little cross marks on there? Oh, you can make that out. Camera's kind
Vintage
of doing its thing.
1887 trivia board game.
well, I'm not. I can't believe I was sharing an anime Vocaloid doll like I was bragging.
Yeah.
So-
Hey,
Fine, fine, Aldi. Just kidding. That's amazing.
What was that?
There's
you
a population of 7,000 people. Oh, no, 5,772 people lived in Leominster, Mass in 1880.
So this is one of the trivia cards. Card number one, valuable information. 5 cents each or 50 cents per dozen. So they sold these cards. Like you could buy them, like, mail order or whatever.
you
So
can
this
buy
is
a
like
copy of the
this
game
is
on eBay right now for $124.95.
Hey, don't ruin
no,
the
this
fun
is
here, turd.
believe me, I was trying to get how much I asked how much they paid for it. I think they paid a couple $100 for it. And they tried to negotiate, but the estate salesperson was like, "No, we can sell it for that on eBay."
$225.
Yeah, that's my guess is that they paid $200 for it.
What's the name of the game again?
245.75.
The World's Educator.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah, it's probably it's going to also depend on yours looks like it's like was open and never actually played.
This
Well, the
does
person
have.
here's the thing: the person crossed out the cards they have. Like
Oh,
they
okay.
wrote on this thing. They were
Right.
checking their list.
Okay, but they saved everything. That's why it's
I don't know how many cards there are, but I haven't gone through it all. But like card number, so I feel we can do one of these. Like it's a trivia game. But I got to show you the inside of the box, which is
it's
super
still
cool too.
relevant trivia. Like it's still valid.
One of the things was a relevant trivia question. I didn't know it, and Kabuki Kid knew it. But here's the inside. The only bad thing about this is the rope is broken. There's like a little rope to hold the box open.
No, okay.
But the inside is like amazing.
That's in really good shape.
Yeah,
It
no, I mean
is.
I couldn't believe how good I thought it was like a replica. I was like, is this a replica?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like
I mean,
I
it's
thought it was
ridiculous.
too.
Do you
Anyway,
know
That's
what's funny
amazing.
about- speaking of board games and trivia, I always laugh when people ask the question like what's the most valuable board game?
Yeah.
And no one answers the correct answer.
What is the correct answer?
The correct answer.
Or wait, before you go
Magic the
there, does
Gathering.
anybody want to guess?
Anybody want to guess?
The most valuable single
The
board
most
game.
valuable board game.
The Queen's Gambit. Just kidding. I don't know. I'm
I have
joking.
no. I mean, but if it's not
I
Magic, the
mean,
Gathering, I don't know.
it's got to be like some priceless diamond encrusted
Nope.
chess set or something.
Nope.
It's not
actually
who.
it's actually a very crude looking game that that everybody knows.
Oh, it's like, is it like a chess set from Egypt or
Like
something like that?
Mancala.
Nope.
Mancala.
Don't know. Senate.
So the most expensive board game technically is Monopoly.
Okay.
because and there's not even a full copy of it left, I think, in existence. So during World War II, they would send copies of Monopoly to POW camps. But the entire game was actually maps and stuff that were hidden inside, in between, like the
cards,
the cards and
Oh.
and the board.
everything. So
Yeah, so it
if
was
they
like a little.
escaped, how they could get out and get back.
Wow.
So the hidden
So there's a
Monopoly
real copy of that
maps.
somewhere.
So like literally, it looked like a Monopoly game,
Yeah.
but they made them themselves. So like the board, instead of it being like the cardboard and then like the paper, the top of the board, there was another layer in between. So you'd get a blade and you'd cut the edge and you'd pull out the little codes and all the other stuff from it. But in places where, they kept prisoners of war and they would let them send stuff in, that's what they'd send in. And they look at it and like, oh, it's a board game. Here, go have fun. Go play your board game.
Right. So
But there's no actual copies left in existence that are complete.
interesting. So there's a little mechanism in here, which it's kind of hard to put it to the camera, but you see the little
The little wheel?
spinner there?
Yeah.
So that's the key. So with the questions, like they're this grid, right? The questions are all like less than a sentence. They're like sentence fragments. I'll read some off, but you key in the letters on the dial, and then it gives you a number that you then find on the page to get the answer.
No,
Right.
okay.
So
That's a
it's
good way to
basically
do
the
it.
questions and the answers are all on this one page, but they're not next to each other, so you can't cheat, I guess. You want to do a question?
Go
Sure.
for it.
Why was the state of Rhode Island so named?
Because it's an island.
Does Kabuki go? No?
The name
No
of
idea.
Rhode Island. It's named after somebody. The road
With
is
the name Rhodes.
It's a little tricky to find the answers. Where is the answer? Lance is close. From fancied resemblance to the Isle of Rhodes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. When does a civil day begin?
Civil?
A civil day.
What is a civil day?
What is a civil day? I know. No. Let me see if I can help it with by knowing the answer. Maybe I can rephrase it. So I have to dial the letters in, and then it tells me a number, and then I have to look up the number. Oh, by the way, it is what you think it is. When does a civil day? When does the day begin?
I'm just gonna go midnight.
That is correct.
Midnight to
it's-
midnight, right?
Yep.
Interestingly enough, the W.S. Reed Toy Company has an entry on Wikipedia,
Yeah.
and the factories where that game was probably produced are on the National Register of Historic Places in Leominster, Mass. That's kind of cool.
All right, now I have to find out how far Leominster, Mass is from me, so if I'm
All right.
It's,
Let me find a question that actually is kind of interesting. Okay.
it's
What
in
is the
Central
value
Mass.
of a mite? MITE. What is the value of a mite?
the value of a mite.
Yeah, mite. Is that an insect?
Yeah, but it's probably
This is fun for all ages.
It's fun
In
for the entire
spite-
room.
In spite of
well, I'm gonna guess though at the time mite may have been something that was
It is an actual money value.
yeah. Well, I would say it's the fraction of a denarius, but that would just be because I Googled it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It actually is a value in dollars.
But that's the value of it. That's on like what a mite is worth when the mite was issued, or
I
what the
guess
mite was
so.
worth at the time.
I would say at the time, because this is, I mean,
Yeah, 1888.
it's not a lot, by the way. It's less than a penny.
Okay, wait, hold on, hold on. I'm thinking where I've heard this mites before. It's old currency. It's like Bible currency. So it's like it's fractions of a penny.
Yeah, it's 0.343
Yeah.
cents.
Oh, I was about to say that too.
Yeah, I was
Um,
almost there.
Yeah, I was almost
How,
there.
I'm curious what the answer to this one is. How many religions in the world? I like how the question is kind of like it's not specific. It's like about how many religions in the world.
I I have a guess.
Well, let's hear it.
3,000.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta by the
I'm gonna
initials are
guess it's more
BK.
than that.
I think it's more than 3,000.
I'm gonna guess it's like 9 grand.
Lance?
I mean, I'm trying to think of like the era that it's in. I'm gonna go. They're gonna say less. I'm gonna say 400.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta look it up. It's a little tricky to find the answers because they're not like sequential. They're just like random in like the grid.
Well, that would make
So you have to
sense.
scan it.
So you don't actually look and go, oh,
Yeah,
that
so
must
you'd be
be
like, I
coming
mean,
up.
it'd be cooler if it was just a. I guess that is what the patent is this grid system that they've devised. I mean, I can't find the one they're talking about. Did I do it right? BK. BK is 34. Where is 34? I think they got a typo, by the way.
What?
Well, it says the only one that like, I don't see the 34, but I see a 84. I mean, double check.
Is it 9,000 the answer? Because then
It's
that's the right
estimated at
one.
1,000.
1,000.
That's what the answer. That's 84, but because I can't find the 34.
So
Oh,
what
you know
year was
what?
this game again? 18 something, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, how many languages are spoken in the world?
In 1888. What was a white uh, Western religious perspective?
Right.
5.
It's funny because I'm
It's
looking at
actually got a very specific number, like to the single digit. Like
Well, that's ridiculous.
it's not just about a something. It's a very specific number.
112.
Higher.
no, it's way more than that.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
I
with
mean, I'm thinking of
3,000 again.
1888.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna say 3,000 again.
Okay.
One
Lower
for
than
each
3,000.
religion. I know.
I'm gonna, because you said it's a very specific number.
It's a very specific
I'm gonna
number.
go with a
Like,
very, very odd choice here. I'm gonna go with 7,060.
3,064.
That 3,000 guess is pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Quick, let's do initials.
Yeah,
You're on a
Wait.
roll.
Hold on. 1 second. I have
It's
to
not
look
gonna
up how
help.
many languages there are now.
Yeah, actually find out what the reality is. I mean, I guess Wikipedia might know. What United States officers have the title His Excellency?
Yeesh.
I never heard of that.
Ling-
Admirals.
linguists estimate there are between 6,900 and 7,200 living languages in the world today.
So they were off by a bit.
The most common.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is this actually verified trivia, or is this like, hey,
This is the same problem with Trivial Pursuit, right? Where they're or not Trivial Pursuit. What's the game? What's the card game? The tin, what comes in a tin timeline. You know, where it's not specific
Oh
enough.
yeah.
Where, you know, when was paper invented? Or whatever.
Any guesses on what is called His Excellency? What United States officers have the title His Excellency?
No idea.
President, governors, and foreign ministers.
hmm.
Hmm.
Makes
Again,
sense.
1888.
What is the average age of the elephant? I guess an elephant. The average age
32.
of it says the average age of the elephant.
32.
32.
32. Just like
40.
19.
And someday I'll find the answer. It's because you have to scan every line.
This is like a barrel of
100
fun to
years
find
and
the answer.
upwards. Is that
What?
true?
Oh, like how
100.
long they live. I thought it was like
I
the
guess it
average
says
age at that
it says
moment in
the
time.
the average age of
Sorry.
all elephants in the world.
That's what I thought it was asking. Maybe I read a
All
little
right,
too
hold
much
on.
into that.
What's down? This is the thing. Like average age of elephants.
What is the average age of the whale?
So elephants are long-lived mammals with wild African elephants reaching 60 to 70 years, while Asian elephants live slightly shorter lives.
They had some dude in the factory just making up answers because he goes, they can't even prove it anyway. So it's like asking your aunt. Back in the 70s, you
Yeah,
ask
like they
your aunt,
can't.
and
No
then
one
what
can
she
fact
says is
check
true.
us.
Yeah.
Some guy had the idea for the game and asked his drunk uncle at Thanksgiving things.
But
Is
by the way, this is
or,
this is ridiculous.
Elephants, they average to be 100 years old.
What's the question?
What is the average? Like, wait, let me make sure I'm getting it right because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Which whale? Blue whale?
It just says what is the average age of? Where I lost it now. Where'd it go?
The
What is the
whale.
average age of the whale? Yeah,
The whale.
It's a product of its time.
It's a laugh riot. This game.
It is fun for all ages.
I
By
think
the way,
you do like one question
I feel
a
like there
week.
might be a bug here, but I'll tell you. Like
60.
it says estimated at 1,000 years. I'm like, what? 1,000 years?
Oh,
Come
so that so 1,000 years the whale has been in existence that they know of.
on. I guess so.
Yeah, there's clearly some wording challenges.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Scott,
should check Aldi if
Scott.
they've done a reprint.
This game is not for playing, it's for displaying.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I mean, it's going in my closet.
Board Game Geek does have an entry for it. I'm sure that was what did you create that entry for it once you saw
I have not done it.
right.
I'm trying to find something that's sort of funny. All right, let me go to question 2, card number 2.
You just like the answer.
What's up,
Well,
Matty?
I'm just looking for the questions, like they're very like rote. Like, what is the weight of a bushel?
So how many
of
questions are on
grain?
each card?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A
36.
bushel
Okay.
of what?
Yet. What did it say? A bushel of
Apples?
wheat.
Oh, okay.
What is the weight of a bushel of wheat? Do you want to do that one since I asked it?
What was the question?
What is the weight of a bushel of wheat? Wheat.
Lower yields in 1888. Make sure you take that into consideration.
But a bushel is still a bushel. But wheat doesn't seem to be very heavy.
No, it's like 12 pounds.
No, God.
A bushel is just like
is it how big is it?
Is it wait, we have to clarify. Is it in pounds or is
It's
it
in
some other
pounds. It's in
thing?
pounds.
yeah, a bushel is just like a big, like half a barrel kind of thing. Maybe not
What do
even
you-
12
what-
pounds.
60 pounds.
60
Yeah.
pounds is correct.
Get the fuck out of
Is
here.
it really?
Yeah, yeah.
is.
Did you pull that
How
out of
is
your
it-
ass?
I'm farm people. I knew the answer.
Actually, Google it.
Yep.
Or ask ChatGPT.
How is that 60 pounds? Like
How isn't it?
how many, what's the volume of a bushel?
That's what I'm now. I have to check how much the
It must
volume
be
of a
huge.
bushel is. Hold on. How big?
I know a peck is
I
12
know.
bushels.
What's the volume of a bushel? It's a bushel. Bushel is a measurement of volume. So,
Yes,
So here's
thank
a
you.
weird question.
A bushel is 9.3 liquid
You-
gallons
I
worth.
was
Okay,
gonna say
what is it in
9.3
real units?
hectares.
no, hold on. Let's be clear though, too. When you're talking about bushels, you're also talking about it's not like the wheat with the stalk and stuff. It's like the wheat grains.
So-
Oh, just the grain. Okay, well that's
So if you
different.
took your 2 5-gallon buckets is about a bushel.
the only reason why I know what a
I can't be
5 gallon
60
bucket
pounds
looks
then.
like is because we can get those here.
You get them at like Home Depot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bushel of wheat.
So I had a question here that was kind of interesting. Okay, what wonderful musical instrument was erected in 1863?
It's probably be like a pipe organ or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say a pipe organ in a church.
Like the Notre Dame
Notre
Cathedral pipe
Dame.
organ or something.
Yeah.
Close. The Great Organ in Boston Musical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Massachusetts folk. Sally's
I like this
piano
question. When was the
on
wonderful meteor shower over the US?
Ah,
Oh, that
oh,
that one.
the lovely meteor shower.
the wonderful meteor shower. That remember that one? This is so great.
Honestly, it is a drunk uncle.
What was achieved by Cyrus W. Field in 1866? Cyrus W. Field, Cyrus.
Like a
What was it,
balloon ride of some sort.
A balloon ride. Anybody know?
What was what?
What was achieved? Where I've lost the. Hold on, I've
Did it say
lost
the
it.
year?
Yeah, hold on. What was achieved by Cyrus W. Field in 1866?
You know, Cyrus.
1866. Is this an invention?
No, not an invention, but a thing happened. I don't know how it's one person. But
I googled it. And
yeah.
I came up with something, but I don't. That if you're saying it's not
I
something,
mean, it's a project, let's say.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
project.
Yep, and that's what this is.
All right. So it's a project.
Yeah, in
You'll never guess it.
1866. You might guess it.
You think?
Maybe.
Is it-
So
is
it
it-
wasn't a
He's
balloon
smart.
thing.
No, it's not a
No.
balloon. It's not related to balloon. I'll
Is
say
it
it's a
international?
technological. It's a tech. Yes, it is a technological thing.
And
Initials
and
are TT.
I'm not sure what that is, but
Oh, well, according to what I
Is
found.
it an international thing or is it like what happened
Time
somewhere?
travel?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, international.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
Well, is
it's-
it internet? No, you know what? I don't think it is international, but
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure.
So the
I know, I love the fact
1800s,
that I'm
if it's
giving clues.
technological,
Well, because
technology there
it's
is
technological, but I don't know if it's international, but it could be.
technological back then would be
Rubbing two sticks together.
no. So you have like transportation things like train stuff, but if you
It's
want
not
to
a
look more
traveling
technology,
thing.
it's telegraph stuff.
Yeah, it's a telegraph thing. The successful laying of the Atlantic cable.
Yep.
Is that across the Atlantic?
That's across the Atlantic.
Oh, so it is I didn't
Transatlantic
know that.
telegraph.
Yeah, so it is international.
Yep. That's what TT was. Transatlantic telegraph and then cable. But
So they laid a telegraph cable.
Oh
across
yeah,
the
they
ocean.
laid that cable, baby.
oh baby.
I'm trying to find something entertaining here.
Yes, Robert. Cyrus was the greatest pipe layer of all time.
What terrible disease raged in eastern US in 1832?
Typhoid.
I think that's probably a pretty good guess.
Marxism.
Oh, I know what it is.
No,
Cholera,
cholera.
whatever it is.
Cholera sounds like a girl.
Cholera.
Right? Wasn't that a movie?
All right, let me check another
Love
card.
it.
Life
Love
I
in
want
the
to find
Time of
something like
Cholera.
kind of more I don't know, something entertaining. I'm not sure why.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? The dates are not interesting to me.
I bet the people who own this game got really good with rolling that thing and said,
But I'm getting good at it. By the way, there is an X on this one question. I wonder if it's not correct. It was basically when was the memorable total solar eclipse?
The memorable.
the memorable one. Like it's got an X on it. Like I'm guessing the guy was like, no, this is not correct. Let me see what they say. Like would it like
1841.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, I didn't think it was memorable.
1806.
Ah, I think it wasn't so
Was that
memorable for
is
me.
that when Haley's comet was no, it's a total eclipse, right? Anyway,
Oh, I
we
know
can be
what
done with this.
Oh, you know what I just dawned on me? I bet you the X is because it says there was a total solar eclipse in 1860, and there was
Oh,
one but there also was one in 1806.
I see.
Huh.
But was there a total eclipse of the
Oh,
heart?
here's a good question for you guys. I'm sure you all know this. Why does brushing render the hair glossy?
Because it removes the dead cells.
Does it spread the oil around your scalp or something? Like the oils?
It removes the dead cells.
Oh, it removes dead cells? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
It says it distributes the oil from the glands at its
Wow.
roots. At the roots.
There you go.
Where did we get our word Thursday?
From Thor.
Thor's Day.
Thor's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that
Take
one,
that.
that one makes sense.
That does. Let's see if it's correct.
It is correct.
From the day for worship of the god Thor.
Do you know what this little bit of trivia thing we've been doing here has made me realize? That people in the late 1800s did not know how to name things. The memorable meteor shower.
Yeah,
the
yeah. The
memorable.
they should have named it.
Well, yeah, true. If it was the 1806 one, very few people were alive because they all died in their 40s. So nobody was alive in
Of
1888
cholera.
anyway from cholera.
So here's the one I
I
asked
know from
Kabuki.
cholera.
Of what
Cholera.
use are a cat's whiskers?
That what?
Of what use are a cat's
To
whiskers?
determine what size holes they can go into.
Yep, I knew that one.
You guys all knew this? I didn't know it.
Yes, that's
That was
why.
correct.
That's why if you have a cat and you give it a dish that's too small for it, it won't eat from the bottom. Because once its whiskers touch the edge of the thing, it stops.
Okay. This is an odd question. By what is most confectionery adulterated?
By what?
It says, by what is most confectionery adulterated?
So, meaning, what do you add to
Heat.
things that are confectionery would be a candy.
It's candy, right? But makes an adult-ish?
Adulterated, which means it's not just sugar anymore.
Oh, I see.
Is that what
I'm
that
very
means?
curious what this one is.
Chalk.
Chalk. Let's see. 45.
Wax.
Wax is probably right.
By Terra Alba or White Earth? Is that what is
Chalk.
that?
Hey,
Chalk.
let's be clear. The correct answer today would be high fructose corn syrup. But back then,
Monosodium glutamate.
Where was
Yeah.
the first ice palace? This is
Reykjavik.
fascinating questions.
Yeah, I mean
The
Iceland.
first
right?
ice palace.
huh,
It's in Russia. On
Oh,
the Neva in Russia.
is that
gotta be St.
Siberia?
Petersburg.
Is light or dark colored clothing best for all seasons?
Wow.
Interesting.
It's a pretty
You want to see what the answer is for that one?
I bet it's light.
You think light? I wish it was quicker for me to look up these answers.
Because back then there was a lot of beiges.
Well, you've had since 1888 to look up these answers.
Oh, where is it? Light, by the way. Yeah. What is anthracite coal?
Anthracite. That is fool's gold, I think.
Is it?
no, that's
coal.
No, it's
I think you're thinking of a
that's iron pyrite.
pyrite.
I know that word.
Anthracite coal. That's a proper trivia question right there. The answer is weird. Hard coal.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
What are the common postal rates?
Oh, good lord.
What do you think the stamp was worth back in 1888? What
2
are the
cents.
common postal
Yeah,
rates?
2
Yeah, because
cents.
they said it was on here, 2 cents.
I know. I was just
Let's
gonna
see if
say
they
that.
say that is what it is. 23. 23. I think I could find these quicker. Written matter, 2 cents per ounce printed. 1 cent for 2 ounces merchandise.
So it was cheaper to
One,
mail a package
one
than it
cent
was a
per
letter
ounce. Yeah, written matter, 2 cents per ounce
per
printed.
ounce.
1 cent for 2 ounces merchandise. 1 cent per ounce. I don't know. It just says 1 cent ounce.
Yes.
Okay.
I think AI was around and wrote this.
Yeah. This is an odd one. What is meant by 4 to 8 VO and 12 MO? It might be, yeah, it's VO. What is meant by 4 to 8 VO and 12 MO?
No idea.
Me neither. I don't even have a guess for that. Unless it's a YO. It
What's
looks like
the
a
other
V to
thing?
me. It could
Year
be
old, a month old.
yeah, is it 12? It could be a Y, but it looks like a V to me.
Is it a book term?
Check here. VG. Is it like cognac ages and stuff like that?
No, I know what it is.
What is it?
Oh, you know what it is.
It's mechanical. I can't remember. Hold on.
See if I can find it before you get it. I can't. It's ridiculous how hard it is to find 36. Oh,
Is it mechanical?
it's not really mechanical.
Is it part of a machine of some
No,
kind? No? Okay, I don't know what it is.
it is a book made of sheets folded in 4, 8, and 12 pages.
Ah, okay.
That's odd.
Oh, of course.
I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Do hens ever crow? That'll be the last one.
No, because they're hens.
Do hens ever crow? If it just says yes, it'd be like, okay.
Yes. Next question.
98. Well, I thought this would give us more fun, but it's not
Yeah, I
that.
know.
This is fun for the whole family.
I'm
It's
sure
fun. It's a
back
laugh
in, I'm
riot
sure
for the
back in
whole.
1866, this was a riot.
Right.
I know, believe me, and
Around
looking up the
candlelight.
answers is quite intense. Like I have to like scan the whole page like several times to find the answer.
It's a cool gift.
Where is the 98? EL. Where is it? Yeah, it's cooler than it's fun to play.
Certainly, it's a conversation starter.
Yeah,
And Ender.
and I can't find the answer for this one.
And Ender.
Yes.
Buenos dias and buenos noches.
So I think there's another
He
typo.
doesn't like my face.
There's another typo because I look up the letter EL and it gives me the number 98 on the wheel, but the number 94 has the answer of no. And it's the only no on the page.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well,
Broken. Send it,
okay,
return
so
it.
yeah, return it. Send
Let's
an
call the
email.
company.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't care that I can't play it. It's not that.
Let's
That's not
call
the
the
point.
company.
Did
I
you see the
literally
box, Matt?
Yeah, I
Were you
saw
here
it.
You saw it.
I was watching.
I got an
That's
The
very
email.
cool.
world's educator.
I feel
Adele
smarter
got
already.
me over Christmas for a few years. She got me a whole bunch of antique design implements. One year I got this really cool, and I have it at the office. It's like a display box for different hardness pencils that you'd see in a an art store,
Yeah.
and it's like probably from the 30s.
Nice.
It's beautiful. It's wooden. It has these little shallow drawers that you pull
Yeah.
out, and they're all labeled like 2H to
Right.
6B kind of thing.
Right. Right.
It's
That's
gorgeous. It's
cool.
green wood. And then last year, or no, a few years ago, she got me. So back when with hot metal type, like the type blocks, the little type sorts that you'd use in like letterpress,
Yeah.
Mhm.
they'd have to like people would sell these alphabets of fonts, right? So they'd be like traveling salesmen, and they have these type specimen books that they would use to show the different printers to say, hey, do you want to buy, Caslon antique kind of thing and all this stuff. Anyway, she got me some of those friggin' sample specimen books, and they're really friggin' cool.
That's awesome.
Neat.
Yeah, it was
You
it
need
was
some
very
help?
thoughtful.
All right, my dog is bothering me. I'm going to take him out. I'll be back in a minute.
And then when you
By
get
the way,
back,
the World's
we'll
Indicator
do an initials when you get back.
is on BGG. Should we log a play? I want to log a play.
I think you should. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure. You could be
Yeah.
part of the very few that have logged a play of that.
I'm considering adding this to my resume.
So I'm playing Diablo 2. No, 4, I mean Diablo
Diablo?
4. Diablo 4. And I'm playing like fair enough, I'm playing it on easy mode, but I have 10 million gold. That feels like a lot.
Seems like a lot.
Well, at a
What
certain
can you
point, you
what can
can't
you
really
buy it
use
on?
it for anything, right?
Well, you can't. There's not a lot you can buy. Like the most expensive thing you can buy is an extra page of storage in your like chest.
Are they in a new season? Do you play the seasons?
No, is there seasons?
Yeah, they do seasons like every few months to like it basically changes the game.
Oh no, I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I finished Clair Obscure,
Yeah.
and I did not. It was fine. It wasn't. It was a little too on rails for me.
Oh really? I thought it was really clever.
Well, the thing is, it was very clever. It was super clever, but there was no agency. You like,
Like you wanted to go where you wanted to go. Like
yeah,
it's a storybook, right? You're going through a storybook.
you are. It is. You are
With
led
like
by the nose from one
game
thing
in
to
between. Yeah.
all you're doing, the only question mark is, are you going to survive this battle?
Well, I mean, I felt like the tactics of the character choices and like their powers was important.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So there's some
Yeah.
game there, but not,
I
yeah, I
mean,
mean,
but
it
the thing
wasn't
is,
deep.
I reached the point where I just wanted to see the story, so I ended up
Oh yeah, you can switch it to story mode, can't you?
I got a trainer,
Yeah,
and I just, had one hit
get through
kills
it.
kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the story is amazing though.
But Diablo
Loved it.
4 now, I'm be able to go everywhere wherever I want and do all
Yeah,
these different things, and
sure.
I think
The thing with the
my
Diablo is the story is not there.
yeah, true.
Like it's
Well, yeah,
Claire
it's
Obscure
very
is like an amazing story,
it is.
decent
It is.
game. Diablo is
You
a great game.
you
Not
mentioned trainer, Matt. Do you ever use Cheat Engine?
No, what is that?
So Cheat Engine is amazing.
I worked with
Don't
the programmer that made that, by the way.
don't it's completely free. There's a barrier to entry as far as like getting through it. Go watch like a YouTube video on the tutorial. It'll take you about 10 minutes to know how to use Cheat Engine. And it actually makes you feel smart because it's like basically you start the game, whatever game, you all tab out of it, you bring up Cheat Engine, you tell Cheat Engine to look at the process that's running that is the game, and then you start searching for variables within the game. Like
Oh,
basically like with your Diablo, like you would say, I know I have 4,373,321 gold. And so you have it search for that and it finds the process that keeps track of your gold. And then you just go ahead, I don't have 4 million gold. I have 400 million gold. And then you go back into the
Yeah,
game and you've changed it to whatever variable in the
oh,
future.
I see.
And
That's
That
and
interesting.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're playing a game solo and you just want to see the story and like, for example, a game that I thought about getting forever, like turned up on PlayStation for free. I forget the count name of it now, but it's you're driving around in some ruined area and like there's all this instability patches and you have to like basically build up your car to make it from spot to spot and then you
Twisted
and
Metal.
no, I can't remember the name of it now. And I was like excited to play it and I didn't buy it a few times and I was like, oh, I should get that. And I didn't buy it and I didn't buy it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, it's like one of my free games, for the month on PlayStation 5. So I was like, all right, I'll download it. And I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna play this. So I was just like doing the little kid thing. Okay, I got my bag of chips, I got my soda. All right, let's go. And after like a half hour, I was so bored. I was just like, okay, got to get out of the car, open up the door, walk over, put fuel in my car. I mean, just like the meticulous nature of it was just, I don't know. I felt, and then there was also
Cool.
stuff where it was like, oh, you need to go ahead and do this stuff, or they ask you this stuff. And so it was like, and it had like basically like a blinking like like when you play a game and it tells you go grab this and it tells you where it is and not so much like or it puts a waypoint to find it. Well, I was in this garage and it was like use this and go get that and go do this and like there was these things where I basically like, go ahead and like the wrecked car that you need to dismantle to get the parts is right over here. So I was doing all this
Right.
stuff and then I got my car fixed that I was going to drive, and they're to go do my first vision. And then they're like, "You need to fuel up your car before you can leave." And I was like, "Okay." And it's like, "Go to use the fuel pump." And I was like, "Cool." You didn't give me a note or anything where this is. So I'm like wandering around for 15 minutes, like, where is this goddamn fuel can or whatever, and it was just, oh, I was like one of those things where I'm
Yeah.
going to have to Google it to find out where it is. And I'm going to feel dumb because it's going to be somewhere really, really stupid. I don't know. I I used to brag about the fact that I played World of Warcraft before they held your hand, to do it. Um,
Yeah.
but man, I like having my hand held. I just
It's
like
tough. I started
See,
playing Arc Raiders.
oh, is it good?
They don't hold your hand at all in that game.
you know.
It's okay.
I
I want to
I
play with a
play
teammate. I just play by myself.
I always do. I don't watch I don't do the multiplayer. I play
Yeah.
video games 1 week a year
Yeah.
and like I'll be done after like tomorrow is probably my last day to play. Um
It's what you let yourself do.
yeah, between Christmas and New Year's every year I play video games.
That's
And
cool.
last year was Fallout 3, which was fun, you know. It was before I even knew that there was a Fallout movie, a TV show coming out. And but and actually I broke my cycle because I we worked on the Divinity board game and Kieran ended up giving me a Baldur's Gate 3 code. So I played
Oh,
that
that
mid-year.
game's awesome.
What's that?
That game's awesome.
It is.
Eh.
Oh
That's
yeah.
my jam. See, it's sandbox turn-based combat.
Like
Does
when I was telling Kieran my problems with the game, he was like, "This game wasn't made for you."
Yeah.
I was like,
That's all you have to say.
I was describing all
It's
the
an
things. I was
award-winning
like,
game.
"This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like." And he was like, "All right, that's fair. Yeah, this game's not for you." Because which I appreciated him being very honest about and like, and no, and he absolutely said he's like, no, it's he's like you don't he's like I don't have time to play it. You don't have time to play it because my biggest problem is I think I've told you before is that it's 80 hours of gameplay or whatever, but I always feel like I'm missing something, right? It's
Yeah.
like oh
Yeah.
I didn't have
You walked by
a
a whole area, I missed the whole
yeah,
thing.
I didn't, and I didn't have the ability to talk to animals, so I didn't get all these little side quests of talking to these animals and going and doing their weird quests, and I didn't, or just even having the conversations with them that
Yeah.
are they're available, and it's just like, oh yeah, you missed out on it, sorry, you know. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, I get what I get out of it, and I'm pretty happy with that. And then I move on. And then, because I mean, I talk to these like I talked to other contemporaries in the industry, and they're telling me, I see people in the Daggerheart Slack channel, and they're talking about video games all the time. Like, oh yeah, I played this, da, 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 da. I'm like, where the fuck do you find time?
Totally. I
The
relate to that.
thing, the thing that I've discovered, and I mean, this isn't always universal, but like I have friends too that are always like, oh, I'm gonna do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. The thing I've discovered is that Um, most of them don't have children, and that isn't universal. But I mean, but most of them like they don't have kids, so they don't have stuff going on with their kids
And they
constantly.
may not be entrepreneurs either. So
Yeah, and they might not be running their own company, right?
yeah,
So they don't have to like, you know, where
that's fair.
I mean,
Because I mean,
so
any free time I have is basically spent either with my wife or sleeping or like working. So
yeah,
Do any of you guys have contacts in the video game industry?
I do
I think I
now.
just mentioned my contact
Yeah.
in the video game.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I think I mentioned before my son graduated from USC, their interactive media, which is the video game side. He's on the narrative design side. He is officially in job hunt mode. And so
Yeah, yeah.
any contacts, even just to talk
I
with
do.
him would be great.
I mean, I have my friend Shu. He used to be in he used to be in the video game industry.
What
Can I
about your
drop
friend Boot?
His
uh
name is his name is Dan, but
Dan Shu.
Dan Shu. I think his actual Chinese name is Shu.
can
It is.
I just dropped you a request. I'll reach out to you
Sure.
on
He
another
worked for
platform.
Where
Blizzard.
does he
He
live?
worked for a
Yep.
bunch of different companies.
Where
Yep.
does
He used to be an editor on EGM.
Hey Scott,
Nice.
well,
Scott Demers, did you I mean, out of curiosity, did you end up ordering a copy of Old King's Crown from the My Local Game Store?
I did not in the end.
oh, did you buy it,
No,
Lance?
no. I went back there. They still had 3 copies. I was like, I was there today, and I was
I'm
considering it.
surprised actually that those are still there. By the way, the amount of views that game has gotten in the past month is mind-boggling.
Which game?
Old King's Crown.
I don't know
The,
that
the
game.
Old King's Crown.
I
The
just know
video
I'll never
game?
play it, and it'll just rot. It'll
Sure.
just rot. So I mean,
Yeah, with what's going on with my mom, I haven't been able to video game or sorry, board game at all. So much less, you know. So
well,
I
Scott,
said, why buy it now?
tell you what, man. You can buy it for me, and then it can sit on my shelf
Right.
for when you come up to Gathering of Vikings in February, and then we can play it.
That it. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Sounds good.
Cool.
I can bring my mom.
Yeah,
Okay. We can stay at your place.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Cool.
I'll make some hot dogs.
Sounds good. Careful, I actually accept.
Yeah.
I played Raw and Right the other day.
How was that?
It's good. I like it. I like it. It's a little, it's a roll and write, but you flip cards.
Did you raw
really.
and write?
You do. You write and then you raw. Well, you raw and then you write.
See, Chad ran his Kickstarter, and it was 2 versions of Raw, and was it Razzia?
Yep.
And I told him he should have called the campaign Raw Raw Razzia, but he did not find that very funny. Thought it
Oh,
was
that's pretty funny.
hilarious.
And I guess the raw dice is coming out too.
Yeah.
which
I
is a
have
big deal.
raw. I don't need 9 versions of the same game.
Man, I just love that system. I don't know why.
There's
Yeah.
a redo
So-
of Tigers and
so funny.
Euphrates dude, as well.
Yeah, he's coming out with a new version, right?
Yeah.
With Ian O'Toole artwork.
Yeah.
Or is it Xeno tool, right?
Yep.
Are you on
I
that
don't
project?
understand these new versions of games. I mean, some games like Raw is a popular game, but like there's ones coming out that weren't that popular to begin with. And new
Did,
editions coming. Room 25
We
is getting
didn't
a
ask
new
for the
edition.
first version, let alone the second.
Like Room 25 is getting a new edition.
really?
Yep.
Man, I never played the original.
Oh, the original's
It's fun.
It
fantastic.
hurt my brain. I mean, I played it on BGA, and I'm like, I don't think I would like
I
this.
It's
love that game
You
so
did?
much.
it's
Which
fun,
Yeah.
but
one? Which game?
it never was popular.
Yeah, but they
Room
keep making it.
25. If you've ever seen that
The Cube.
the Canadian horror movie, The Cube,
Yeah,
it's
Cube.
basically that.
Yeah, I
It's an
wanted to like
excellent.
it. I mean, I
It
played on
was,
BGA, so maybe I need to
mind
play it
you,
in real life.
yeah, that was probably one of the games I played in my first year of this board gaming stint that I've done in the last 10 years.
Did you see Ignacio's post about reprints on
No?
Reddit?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
Did we
I
talk
did
about
not.
that already? We
He's
should
No.
like,
bring it up and read it
reprints are
Well,
out loud.
dead.
and I'm not trying to take anything away from Ignacy saying it, but I was just like, I mean, it's one of those things where he like makes this post about, oh yeah, we don't reprint these things. I was like, yeah, that's been kind of the standard in the industry for like 5 years, bud. You know, and I
Has it?
just like, yeah,
I mean, there's
absolutely.
evergreens.
Well, there's evergreens, but I mean, yeah, like, but of our games, yeah, we reprint Deception and we reprint Champions. We don't reprint anything else. You know, I mean, like you reprint it when like you reprint games when when we do the expansion to Last Light, we'll print more Last Light based games. But in the meantime, you know, I mean, it's just like you know, I mean, like the copies we have are trickling out of the warehouse as they do, and once they're gone, they're gone. I
Well,
mean,
then, yeah, I mean that's life, I guess.
that's I mean, and if you talk to, I mean, unless you got a game that's like cost nothing to make, you know, like oh, it's a box with some cards in it. You don't want to hang up, you know, put in tens of thousands of dollars doing a 1,000 print refund because your sales don't over the last like 6 months don't dictate. You know, people are like, oh, you know, why don't you reprint for science? I was like, because nobody wants it. Well, I want it. Yeah, you and like 17 other people want
That's
it.
why I wish print on demand was a thing.
Well, like
Yeah.
we have tried to implement some sort of like you know like a P500 thing. We were like, what if we did like a P500 thing ourselves? Where it was like, you know, and so you do a print run of 1,000. You know, like you use the pre-orders of 500 to print 1,000. You deliver the 500 to the people. But I mean,
GMT
but
does
the
it.
thing is that I don't think if we said we need a you know we need 500 orders for science, and it's just like, but that just won't happen. It just there's just not enough people. In
Hey, for what
nowadays,
game?
yeah, exactly for science. I mean, nowadays, because that's like the one thing when we find a handful of copies in the warehouse and we bring it to a convention, we'll bring like 5 copies and we'll sell them for $80 a piece, and they'll be gone in an hour. And people are like, "Well, why don't you bring more?" And it's like because we don't have any more, and I can't print off a bunch because if I print off a bunch, I'm gonna sell maybe 75 of them, and the rest of them are gonna sit on my shelf, and then I'm gonna give them to Aldi the next time he has BGG Con as giveaway games, you know, for his people that show up, so we can do a write off, and that's just and we're gonna losing money on the whole thing. It's I mean, it's cool that Ignazi like came out and said it, you know,
We're
and like said, "Hey, this is the way." But that is exactly how the industry has been working for the last several years because there's too many games, there's too many games coming out. As soon as a game comes out, you have its fervent following, and then if they hit the lottery and it becomes a game that is a uh if it becomes a game that's an evergreen that everybody like that the word of mouth creates it and everybody's like super excited for it, then you're good to go. But that's literally like going and buying 1,000 scratch offs and you manage to finally get the one that wins you 10 grand or whatever. It just doesn't happen. It's super rare. There's too many games. There's too many games that are exactly alike,
Yep.
and there's just and nobody and it's just like it's like there's like 5 copies of Luthier on the shelf at my game store, and I asked the guy, well, how many have you sold? He's like, I got 6 and I've sold 1. And I was
Really?
like, what? And I was like, and he's like, why? And he's like, well, I mean, it's just because people see it, they think it's super complicated, they think it's whatever. Why would they pay $90 for that when they can, buy, Flip 7 for $25, and
Flip
because
7
they,
is 7.99.
well, yeah, that's a bad example, but I mean, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, it's like he said over Christmas, he was like, people would come in and they'd be like, oh, my son really wants a board game, and it's like, well, this one's really good, it's really fun, and it's just like, oh, well, he's 18, will he understand it? And they're like, yeah, it's it's not that hard, you can learn it, and there's videos for it and anything like that. uh instead of spending, $80 or $90 on one game, I'm gonna buy like 3 of these $20 games, because the chances are that like one of those will be that's the mentality, right? It's just like I got a better shot of finding something they're gonna like if I get 3 other games for the same price. And I guess I can't argue with that. I mean, but it's weird, you know? I don't know.
So let me read this paragraph and then I'll turn the screen share off. He says, I am brutally honest. This is no longer an industry with possible reprints. Games come and die fast. You put a title on the market, and a few months later, it is considered old. It is a topic for another epic Slavic rant, not today. Today, I just want to focus on a topic that concerns you. Visit Portal Games website, look at the titles interest you whenever it is Thorgal or 11 or Tides of Time or Brazil or any of the games on our website, these are the last copies. There will be no reprint. However painful for me it is, however devastated. I am seeing Imperial sellers being gone. I must be brutally honest. No reprints these days. It is whether you buy it now or it is whether you buy it now or never. We have like 50 copies of Tides of Time, 30 copies of Rattle Battle, 20 copies of Hiroshima Hex, Playing Mat. These are the last copies, and then they're gone. So there you go.
Yeah,
I mean, like, so our game companies, do they just have to keep creating new stuff?
yes,
Like, it's an endless cycle then.
yes.
It's tough.
I mean,
It's a tough business.
Unless you catch that one lightning in the bottle.
Right. Like I mean, let's say one a game a year is that lightning in the bottle.
Well, it's probably more than one, but even that
5?
even that well runs dry. And it's knowing when you do your last reprint.
Yeah.
So you're not like, oh, go on gangbusters, and you're like, okay, let's order another, another print run, and it's like, oh yeah, there were 4 more people who wanted the game who hadn't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I mean, the way games get reprinted, and I'll say this again, is you do an expansion, and then you have a reason to do a reprint. And I mean, and again, it's I've and it's cool that he says it out loud, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I never knew that was the case. But I mean, anybody who's been publishing games for any period of time, that's we've all just known it. I mean, it's just like I know how much we sell, every month, and what games sell, and it's like we sell a bunch of Deception, and then we sell a bunch of Champions in Midgard, and then we sell
Smattering.
a smattering of everything else. I mean, it's weird. It's nothing like it was. There's too much stuff.
Stonemeyer responded to Ignac's post and
Oh, did he?
with a counter perspective post.
That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that's cool.
I agree.
And again, I give Stonemeyer all the credit in the world for for doing what he does and for being able to do what he does. But I mean, he's got a business model that isn't indicative of what anybody else has.
He also has a cult following.
Yes.
Yep.
Ignacy doesn't?
Not like that.
Okay.
Does
He has a
Ignacy
cult
does
following.
Ignacy
Because
have
of-
a
Is it because of
paid
Scythe?
Because of
A
everything.
paid, a paid what?
Well,
Finish your sentence.
you know this, Scott. I mean, it's just
No, I just want the end of the sentence is all.
no. All he knows this. I mean, he has a maybe people pay him money to be part of his little group to get a newsletter and ostensibly to get a newsletter, but mostly so they can make sure they get the pre-order first
Right.
before anybody else. I mean, he
yeah,
and no, and again,
but that's still limited.
all well, yeah, but I forget what the number is of people that pay him that money, but it is a tens of thousands of people number.
Really?
And yes, and so and that is guaranteed pretty much like he knows what the conversion rate of all of those are for every one of his games that he publishes. And go to his booth at Gen Con. I mean, it's just like I look at that and I can tell you how much it costs to put all that stuff up and have
But
everything
it's
that he
not.
has.
But it's not his booth. He has someone else do it.
I know.
So
And
but
good for
it's
him.
a thing.
I know
I
that's
mean,
it's gonna come across
couldn't
as me being jealous, but I'm not.
Couldn't he
good
just
for
put
him.
up another crowdfunding thing and like if you hit a certain number, you reprint it, otherwise you don't?
Oh.
Like it's just Ignacy,
Well,
right? Like if people want Imperial sellers
here's
again.
the thing that when I read that and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, here's the thing. Imperial Settlers when it came out was big and it was very popular for a few years. But the problem with it is with Imperial Settlers, the same thing with 51st State, and which is basically the same game, is the more and more you add things to it, like the expansions that he was doing for it, at some point it just becomes too much. Like it's one of those things where, oh, well, okay, we'll have to add another faction in, and then we're going to add these cards, which you can use with these, and then it becomes well, you can't use everything at the same time, and it's like it just becomes too much of a good thing.
Mhm.
And then you go and you take like Imperial Settlers and you make what was the other game that he made?
Hiroshima Hex.
No. He did the roll and write one,
Oh, the
but he did another one that was
well, there was another Imperial Settlers. What
that
was
was
it
in the
called? Settlers of the
he did something else that was in that
Yeah.
same thing that was like a dumbed down version of
Yeah, it was a simpler version.
simpler version.
Less attacky.
Right, but you kind of like it's the thing
Empires
about
of the North.
going to the well too many times.
Empires of the North.
Empires of the North. It's the going to the well too many
Which
times.
is rated 575 overall on BGG.
Where you finally go, okay, that's enough. Like it's the difference between more just to be more of something. But then again, people move on to something else, and it's like, okay. Like I like the new version of 51st State. I think the original is so much better.
It is.
It's a much better game.
Hmm.
It's harder to play because of all the iconography, but it's just so much better of a game. It's more balanced to me. It's more everything to me. It's more strategy involved in it. But how many expansions for things that it works for certain things? Like here's I always make fun of the fact of how many friggin' Dominion expansions there are. But to actually set up a game of Dominion, even if you have all the expansions, is not that hard.
Nope.
I used to have all my Dominion stuff. I didn't have all of the expansions, but I had it all in one box. And every little deck of cards was in its own bag. And how I would pick what we were using, I would reach into the box and grab whatever number of decks we needed. Just grab bags. Okay. I'm not looking at what they are. This is what we got. Okay, this is what we're playing with. But like look at the games that have things like that, like Thunderstone had like 9,000 expansions, and
They're still going.
well, it went and it came back, and then it went again, and then it came back again. They changed things about it and made it a little bit different of a game, and then they did it again and made it a little bit different of a game again. But you can't take the stuff from the new stuff and the old stuff and play it together. It doesn't work. Look at something like the Tiny Epic series. You have people who buy it just because they have everything else. These best marketing ever
Yeah, it's a
in
good
board
market.
games.
Basically, it's a
The,
series where you have
the
like you feel
best
like you
marketing
can't.
ever in board games was Aaliyah.
Yeah,
When they had the number on the
When they
side.
and they
numbered the
stopped doing it.
boxes because they know that people like us are
Yeah,
like, oh, well,
cassette
I don't
collectors.
have number 6.
Yeah,
I need to have number 6 to complete it.
Even if I'll never play it.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, no, I mean, um. Anyway, let's play some initials.
Initials
Let's
Sounds
do
good.
initials.
sounds good.
What are our
You know-
initials so I can write stuff down?
Well, they're LR, and I gotta go grab a soda. So 1 second.
L and R. Oh, Lance. Oh, and Lance comes back. I found my new favorite. I don't drink soda usually, but I've been drinking it while I've been in the hospital. I found my new favorite soda,
What is it?
blackberry ginger ale,
Ooh, is that the Seagrams?
Canada Dry.
Oh, Canada Dry. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
I
it
wish
was
they made
funny
a
because I
diet
saw
version
I
of
knew
it.
it was ginger ale, and I thought it was when I first grabbed it. I thought it was the Schweppes. I don't know if Schweppes is a across the country thing or not, but
Yeah.
Schweppes makes a dry grape ginger ale, which I really
Oh,
liked.
cool.
So I grabbed it thinking it was that, and then I realized it wasn't. But it's friggin' amazing. Lance,
What's
do
up?
you drink ginger ale?
Do I get ginger ale?
Do you drink ginger ale?
Yes, absolutely.
Do they have the Canada Dry blackberry ginger ale out by you?
No.
I would. Well, you drink diet soda, so I don't think they have a diet version.
Yeah, I
of
don't
it.
think they have a diet version of that.
Well, they better.
But it's really, really good.
Today, now I'll have a mug.
I am drinking a bucked up
mug.
energy drink.
There you go. You're all
What is it
bucked
called?
up.
If Bucked Up would like to sponsor us.
Bucked up.
Let's do initials, please.
Okay,
before I
here we
go.
go.
'Cause I want to go soon.
What is that, Matt?
That's my
Is that an
my
Enterprise?
bottle opener. It's a Enterprise.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That is a pretty sweet bottle opener. Is that a get for Christmas present?
No, I found it at a record shop.
Oh, neat.
You know how sometimes the record shops have like tchotchke stuff and like mugs
Yeah.
and shit?
Yeah.
Didn't used to be that way, but
Clue number 1.
LR, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Lance Radio. I forgot one other
You're
thing.
tuned
I
in to
apologize.
Lance
I apologize. I had a really weird thing that I discovered today. Severnaya Zemlya. I was reading some like weird weird history thing. It is this giant stretch of land north of Siberia that people thought it existed in the late 1800s, but nobody knew for sure, and they didn't actually like truly discover it until like the 1930s. And if you look at it, and here I'll just share my screen real quick. If you look at it, it's absolutely crazy. I was watching this thing. Here, hold on. Like here it is. That red chunk. It is this absolute giant. I was like immediately, of course, I started thinking of making like a Call of Cthulhu thing, because 1930s and stuff like that. I just find that fascinating that there was this giant chunk of land, admittedly, up in the middle of nowhere that nobody ever goes to. I mean, nobody lives there. And here's like the Google Earth. It's that thing right there. And nobody knew it existed until like they didn't map it out until the 1930s. I find that fascinating.
That is fascinating.
Just a giant chunk of land. Anyway, I was going to talk about that, but I forgot. No, but now we're doing initials. Anyway,
LR.
here we go. This term was first used in the 1970s. Clue number 2. This is often seen on the streets. Clue number 3. This has been utilized.
I didn't hear clue number 2. Wait, I didn't hear clue number 2.
Often seen on the streets. Is clue number 2.
Okay. Anthony,
Go for it.
lowrider.
Swing and a miss.
That's a
Little,
good
little
guess.
rusty. You're a little
Good guess.
rusty.
That's a little early. That's a good guess.
Clue number 3. These have been utilized all over the world. Clue number 4. They're responsible for multiple fatalities. a
Scott,
year. Go for it.
lightning rod.
I like where you're going, though. I mean,
That was funny. That was funny because Scott answered and then you called on him on my screen.
Really? You're that behind? Weird.
Clue number 5. These often go 20 to 30 miles per hour.
No.
Matt,
Go for it, Matthew.
light rail.
Light rail is correct. Light rail.
All right.
Well done,
Can
sir.
we pause? Can we pause for 2 seconds?
Yeah, we
You
can
need
pause for a
reset.
few seconds.
I don't know what's going on because Matt answered. Matt answered, and then Lance said, "Go for it, Matt."
So Lance is
Funny.
delayed on your.
No, no,
Funny
I
that
like
your
this
host is so
delay.
delayed.
Yeah, Lance
I
is
like
late
this
on
delay.
my
Let's keep
screen.
it.
Hold on a minute. I'm gonna leave and come back. I'll be right back.
So, when I was in Japan all those years ago, I remember we took a Japanese speed train or whatever. From I don't know where we were going to this day. I mean, I couldn't tell you where we were going to where or whatever, but I remember there was a thing above, like there was a tracker that would tell you how many kilometers per hour you were moving, and I was just kind of like, that's cool. And then I was like, of course, I don't know how much a kilometer is really. So what is that? What does that transfer over to?
3/5 of a mile.
Yeah,
approximately.
it's like so I remember I was like just kind of watching it, and then I remember I looked at it, and like it like I remember like sitting there realizing I'm going 140 miles an hour right now. You know, just like you're just sitting in this train, and like there's like no friction. You're just like sitting there. It was kind of freaky in a way.
All right, let's see if this works.
All right, clue number 1 for item number 2. Features nudity. Ooh la la. Clue number 2. Has storage. Clue number 3. Can be found in a school.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Locker room?
Locker room is correct. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. The one at Dollywood cost $22 million.
Matt,
Go for it.
lifelike replica.
That
That's an amazing
Ow.
was
guess.
a good guess.
That was
Stop.
close. Clue number 2. Often found up high.
Anthony,
Go for it.
lightning rod.
Lightning
Ah.
rod is correct. Lightning
Mother-
rod.
Mother fudge cake.
No, that's next week. MF.
Mother, $22 million light.
How is that $22 million?
It's
Because you have to build one that's big enough to detract from all of the metal from all of the rides.
no, actually, it's the name of a ride at Dollywood.
Oh, it's a name of ride.
And then
Okay.
But I like
it's-
your theory. They
I
probably
like
need
your theory
do,
too.
do they have a lightning rod there? I think they would have to.
I get
Uh,
half. I'm taking half a point. I get half a point because I gave Anthony the answer.
Clue number 1 for item number 3. This is often used in forensics. Clue number 2. This involves observation. Clue number 3. Often used by spies.
Scott,
Mr. Demers.
can I retract that?
I apologize, but you may not.
Laser
Wow.
rangefinder.
It's
It's not in forensics. Yeah, stupid. I know what it is.
Matt,
Stupid.
Matthew.
lip reading.
Lip
Oh,
reading is correct. Lip reading.
I was thinking laser too.
Item number 4. Matthew in the lead. Clue number 1. Appeared in the movies Coyote Ugly and Anger Management. Clue number 2. Has a connection to blue.
Anthony.
Go for it, Anthony.
Leanne Rhymes.
Wow, that's the classic
Nice.
Anthony. That's
Yep.
the classic
Well done.
Anthony. Leanne Rimes, yeah. See, I go with like, oh, it's a color, but he's going with the song. You know, bastard.
You're good.
Clue number 1. Anthony and Matt tied. Aldi with 1. Scott still in it. Still very much. What are you
I just
snacking
got to
on?
notice that my internet connection was unstable. So
What are you snacking on today, Scott?
Skinny pop.
Skinny Pop. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah. Oh, my wife. I'm sorry, but I got it before I forget. My wife got me the coolest gift because I eat sunflower seeds all the time, and she's like gets disgusted because I'm like always fitting them into like
A cup.
a cup, and then the solo cup gets left out. You know, and maybe the dog comes over and knocks it
Oops.
over, and it makes a giant mess. Yeah. So, but it's this cup that you unscrew it. It's like a cup that screws on top of another cup. So you put your sunflower seeds in the one cup, and then the top cup has a rubber stopper on it and a funnel. So it's like you got your seeds in one, so you just shake the seeds in your mouth, and then it's like you just can go back and forth. It's oh man, it's just great. It's just amazing. Anyway, that and I got the orb of
You got
the orb of whatchamadig.
probability of
Orb of possibility or
orb
whatever.
of possibilities.
The Orb of Asuvox.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. And roll the die for you.
A 2.
Yeah, the first time I used mine, I got a 20.
Nice. I've not rolled a 20 with it yet.
Okay. All right,
So
here we
here it's
go.
A 1.
Clue number 1. Alabama native. Clue number 2. Once traveled with Homer Simpson. Clue number 3. Academy Award winner. Clue number 4. Has a connection to American Idol. Clue number 5 is related to a fashion designer, an author, and a reality TV star. Final clue. Is not afraid of ghosts.
Oh crap.
5, 4,
No, 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 no,
Three.
no, no, wait.
2, 1.
Matt.
5, 4, 3,
Oh shit.
2, 1.
What's his name?
That would be Lionel Richie,
Oh,
who won the
what?
Academy
How is
Award
Lionel
for.
Richie not afraid of no ghosts?
Yeah, that's why is he not afraid
That's
of
Ray
ghosts?
Parker
not-
Jr. who sang Ghostbusters.
Ray Parker Jr.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
I'd say we don't count that one.
Okay,
He
that's
danced on the ceiling, man. Come on.
I'm an idiot. Never mind. I missed. That's.
Yeah, that's a
I
minus
know,
one
I
for
have-
Lance.
That's
Negative
a
one.
-1. I have -1. Let's just. That never happened. I will be editing that portion
I ain't
of
afraid
this
of no
Alaboom
ghosts.
out.
This is the second time you've done a clue about something.
Yeah,
And
no,
before
and I
other-
get. It's just.
You gave one time it was another musician and you quoted someone else's song to them.
Give everybody a point. Everybody gets a point.
I'm on the board.
Clue number 1, sometimes connected to graduate students. Clue number 2, usually are not aware.
Aldi.
Go ahead.
Lab rat.
Lab rat is correct, Aldi. Lab rat. Lab rat.
The sound is hysterical on this, and I wish I could record it so you guys could hear it.
You get your phone out and do it. Is it
Number
reversed
1.
or something? Are we backwards again?
It's one thing if it was just like choppy, but like literally, some person when you come in, and then Lance comes behind you, but I know he spoke before.
Wow, that's weird. I don't even understand how that would work with the streaming for you.
I don't know.
Like, how is
Is
it
it
even
still
possible?
doing it?
Yeah, once in a while.
Weird.
That is weird. All right. Number 1. Are often seen near firearms. Can be found all over the world, but mostly US and Canada. Is commonly shortened to a nickname. Is a Newfoundland native.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Like Telegram.
Yeah.
Telegram.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Anthony,
Go for it.
you froze.
I didn't freeze.
You're frozen. Can you hear
You
me?
said your name.
You go ahead.
Okay. Labrador Retrievers.
Labrador Retriever is correct. I did not know they were a
This
Canadian.
is more fun than the regular game.
Ah,
Yeah. You're like playing on hard mode.
I didn't even hear the third clue.
Well, the Newfoundland should have given it away then, I guess.
I'm glad I've never
That's the
played
one I
with you.
heard.
Oh, that's when you
Anthony, I'm
heard.
glad I've never played with you a game.
has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Anthony.
Scott,
You might want to go to the tape on that
Yeah,
one.
we're gonna have to go to the
And you
tape.
froze again.
We're gonna go to the
You have to go
tape.
to the tape.
mine's just a
Oh,
guess.
Anybody
Okay.
finish? Did anybody watch the Pluribus?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just me and Matt.
I'll burn through it here.
It's done. It's ready. You can watch all your episodes now.
Anthony was first. Go ahead,
Lone
Anthony.
Ranger.
And
Oh,
Scott, do you still want to ring in?
Lou Rawls.
And we're down to Aldi and Matthew.
who's Lou Rawls?
Appeared in the movie Last Action Hero.
Motherfucker.
I really like that movie.
Me too.
It's an unliked movie, but I mean, I liked it.
No,
Good soundtrack.
I mean, I think I know who it. There's only like 5 actors in that movie, so I'd be like,
Number 2 appeared in the movie Mystery Alaska.
Also a good movie.
Clue number 4. His last name is Penman. Clue number 5. 3 of his songs were credited as being part of the 500 greatest songs of all time.
Aldi.
I fucking hate this. I got it on every fucking clue but the first one.
Go ahead.
Lou Reed.
oh,
Matthew, you get the final clue all to yourself. The Girl Can't Help It, Long Tall Sally, and Tutti Frutti were all hits for this musical icon.
He was in Mystery Alaska?
his
Little
song
Richard?
was.
Little Richard, his song was.
He was in Last Action Hero.
His song was.
Oh, his song was okay. Well, that's cheating.
So was
Hey, he appeared.
Did
Clue
he?
number 1.
Is that appearing? Is that the technical term for a song in the song in the movie?
Yeah.
He was heard in.
Yeah.
Okay. You make the rules.
I do. So, -1 points to Aldi
Thanks.
for questioning. No.
For
Clue number
mouthing
1.
off.
Yeah, for mouthing off. Clue number 1. Connected to Reba McEntire in 1986. Clue number 2. Has connections to such luminaries as Sam Walton, Brooks Robinson, General Douglas MacArthur, and Bill Hicks.
he's
Clue number 3. This dates back to 1831. Clue number 4. This name came from a formation on the bank of a U.S. river.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Little Rock.
Little Rock, as in Arkansas. Yes. My next clue had to do with the Clintons.
Americanisms.
Little Rock?
Yeah, that's a connection.
Rock, Arkansas?
Yeah. There's a connection there. All right, here we go. Let's see how many we have left. We have 4 left. It is anybody's game, except for me, because I have -1. Clue number 1. This has a connection to war. Clue number 2. Can be found in MLB The Show, Rock Band, and Grand Theft Auto as far as video games go.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Lowrider.
Low Rider is correct. Yes.
I get half a point for giving him the
You got
answer.
half a point. You gave that to me for sure. I would never have gotten it.
And Scott gets half a point
That
too.
first
for
that first clue was good, Lance, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Yeah,
What
that
was the first clue?
I'm actually
Related to
should've got it
war.
off
That's the
that one.
band that sang it.
yeah.
Yep.
It is still. Well, no. Sorry, Scott, you're out.
That doesn't matter. I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
Ah! Clue
I
number
just show
1.
up
You gotta
for
play
the
for pride.
abuse.
Clue number 1. There are hundreds of these in the United States.
Was this actual hundreds or 1866 hundreds?
Ah, it was
Yeah.
1888.
1888.
Clue number 2. These are commonly found at hotels and resorts. Clue number 3. Sometimes these include scenic elements.
Scott.
Scott.
Oh fuck. I don't. I'll just say what I was thinking.
Five.
Lonely River.
And
The winding.
Aldi.
Matthew.
Lazy
Wait.
River.
I called too.
But he was way before you.
Oh, you called after Scott?
Yeah.
I just used the wrong term.
Lazy River is correct. So another half point for Scott for giving him the answer.
Was one of the clues about the Osmonds?
No.
They had a hit song Down by the Lazy River.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. 2 left. Here we go.
So I have
That's
1
Matt.
point because I got 2 half points.
That's correct. You did.
I had the right
So Matt-
answer. I just had the wrong word.
Matt
I
and
couldn't
Anthony
remember
are
what it's called.
tied with 4. Aldi right behind them with 3. Clue number 1. In the 1990s, was connected to Donald Trump, Whoopi Goldberg, and Mel Brooks. Clue number 2. This was animated for 3 years in the 80s. Clue number 3. In a sense, this started in 1922. Clue number 4. Famously connected to Eddie Murphy. Clue number 5. This originally was called Our Gang.
Anthony.
Aldi.
Matt.
I didn't even bother.
I'm almost
You gotta go to the
positive
tape on
it
that
was
one.
Anthony, but I gotta
It
go
was
to the
Anthony.
tape.
It was
I gotta go
Anthony.
to the tape.
What?
I gotta go.
No, it
You
was
gotta go to the
Anthony.
tape.
We're going to the tape.
Oh, did you ring in too, Aldi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
They were right next to each other. Anthony.
Yeah, I was definitely after.
It was me?
Yep.
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals. So 1 left. Aldi, you're out. You can play spoiler. You can king make. Scott, you can king make. Matt,
What's
you
the-
need this to
What's
to
the
tie.
company? What's the Trump connection?
He was in
They,
the movie.
yeah,
In the remake. Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie one, yeah.
the movie.
Another reason never to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 also.
Like I said.
You know, Macaulay Culkin's 40.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And I saw a thing where he was talking about his he has a 6-year-old son,
They
and
don't know. They don't know
and
who
they
he
don't
is.
they watch Home Alone and they don't realize it's him. They
Yeah.
haven't figured it out that
That's
his two
awesome.
kids haven't figured out that it's him. All right, here we go. Clue number one. Has a not as famous but famous friend. Clue number two. First appeared in 1933.
Anthony,
Go for it.
Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger
At
is
least you got
correct.
it.
Anthony has to give half a point to Anthony for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I
Um.
have 6.5
So
points.
so when I got I was doing I forgot about this and Anthony is gonna know this story, but this is a really so are you familiar with the comedian Jay Thomas?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he's hilarious. He's kind of forgotten now, but and he's done everything so he was always on Letterman over Christmas, the week before Christmas, he was always on Letterman, and they would always do a like a throw a football to knock the thing off the top of the tree thing. They'd always do this guy. But Jay Thomas would always tell, and they'd spice it up everywhere. But it was like, and I'm telling his story, but it's such a great story. So when Jay Thomas was just getting started, like he worked for a lot of these different ad agencies and things like that. And one of the things that he was supposed to do is he was supposed to go and sit in on this uh like an appearance for the original Lone Ranger. Like, and that was how that guy made his
He was
money.
making an appearance at a car dealership.
Yeah, at a car dealership. So this guy goes and he shows up, and so he's there in the full regalia of the Lone Ranger, the 2 6 guns, the mask, the hat, the whole 9 yards, and he's there, signing things for the kids and doing all the things and saying the things and hi ho silver away, doing everything, and then so while he's there, him and his buddy were just kind of there to help handle it or whatever. And then he's like, let's go get high. And so they like go behind some dumpster and get high. And then they come back and then they're like, okay, well, we're done. And then they're like, well, this guy's ride never showed up. And they're like, what guy's ride? And he's like, the Lone Ranger, his ride didn't show up. And then they're like, oh, they're like, can you give him a ride back to his apartment? And he's like, oh, yeah, I suppose. So they got into Jay Thomas's big giant Volvo and they're like driving in LA or whatever the fuck it was. And as they're like sitting and it's just the packed streets and he's sitting there and all of a sudden like this car like is backing out of a parking spot and runs right into Jay Thomas's car and like breaks it. They can see they shatter his headlight, and then the car just drives away. And they're like, "What the hell?" And so they're like, "Well, we got to go after that guy." So they're going after this guy and following him and following him, following him. And they're just chasing after him
With
on the
Clayton Moore in
freeway.
the back seat of the car.
Yeah, with the Lone Ranger in the back seat of the car, still in full regalia. And they finally like they get this guy. They follow him like all the way to where he was going to work or something like that. And they jump out of the car and they're like, "What the hell, man? You ran into my car. You broke my headlight." And he's like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "Yeah, you did. You were right there." And it's like, he's like, "Nah, it didn't happen." And he's like, "Well."
Who's gonna believe you two hit
No,
me?
no, he says we're gonna call the cops. And he's like, well, who are they gonna believe? Two guys who are high? Or are they gonna believe me? And all of a sudden the door opens and the Lone Ranger steps out and literally says in full mask says, "They'll believe me, citizen." It's like, and you're just like,
So
it's
he
just a great
supposedly
story.
was such a dick on the cheer set. That's why they killed him.
Oh, really?
That's why they had him die, get run over by a Zamboni.
Who?
So in Cheers, Carla marries him. He's Eddie
Yeah.
LeBeck,
Yeah.
Eddie LeBeck, yeah.
and he's the semi-professional hockey player.
No,
And
he was on the Bruins. He was on the Bruins.
was he on the Bruins when it happened?
Mhm.
Yep.
And he got run over by the Zamboni and died.
Yeah. And
He was
there
a
was a whole
dick.
well, like yeah, he didn't get along with anybody on the thing, but yeah,
He
no.
was very rude to Rhea Perlman, who he was supposed to be playing, her love interest. He
Well, and
spoke to her.
that was the whole thing. Like he would, and then there's a whole they did a whole bit where like they had to pretend they didn't love each other so he'd play well because whenever they fought, like he'd go and he'd play well as a hockey player. And I don't know. It was Cheers was a good show.
Cheers was a good show.
Um, I mean, it was yeah, flat out funny in so many ways. I got I did get I got Hot Streak for Christmas.
We
And
played that.
Yeah, we played it the other day.
We played it. I had a game day on the 27th at the office, and we played that. And then right after we played Magical Athletes. It was a good
Hot
twofer.
Streak's the better game. Magical Athlete is still fun, but Hot Streak is definitely the better game out of those two. Um, I played it with my family, and we were over at my dad's house, and so we played it with my 83-year-old father and his 71-year-old wife, and then us. And my dad was like, it was just so infuriating because there would be one card for the fish and he would bet on the fish. I was like, what are you doing, Dad? There's no way the fish is gonna win. He's like, I don't care. I like the fish. I was just like
Great.
just he's like, I don't care. Just get to the race. That's the fun part. I was like, okay. Ah, it was that's a quality game. That is that is an
It's a
absolute
fun
quality
one.
game. If you don't own that, you should own it because
I
it's
don't own it.
it's
It's fun. I played it for the first
No,
time.
Lance, you were supposed to say then you should. Come on, I set you up for
oh yeah, then you should go buy it.
I
Give
think my
them
favorite Cheers joke ever was when this old fella comes in and he's like, "Wow, it's really true when they say you just can't go home again." And then coach is like, "What's that? Why is that?" He's like, "Well, those stairs, they went up that way and then down the other. And then, that wall wasn't there either. And that room wasn't even there." She's like, "Which room is that?" "The one behind Norm."
yeah.
my favorite one ever is also a coach thing. And the phone rings and he's like, "Hello, cheers. Hold on a minute. Is there an Ernie Pantuso here? That's you, coach, speaking."
Yes. The best ever episode, and I've told about it here before, is the one where uh uh he has to leave early. Sam has to leave early, and he tells uh you're gonna have to shut down the bar, Vera, and she's like, okay, and he goes, and don't make any of your special drinks, and like he's like, and she's like, I won't, no, you have to promise me you can't make your special drinks, and he's like, I won't do it, and then as soon as he leaves, they're like, what are these special drinks? She's like, okay, and then they all get trashed, and then it's like Frasier and Norm and Cliff and like everybody, all the regulars, they sit there, and then she makes all these drinks and they all
Because
get
Carla
trashed
made the drinks. Yeah.
because Carla made the drinks, yeah, and they all show up, and the next day, like it's just this unraveling because nobody can remember anything, and like one of the best bits is that Cliff hasn't shown up yet because nobody, and they're wondering where Cliff is, and they're all sitting around nursing their hangovers, trying drinking coffee, and the phone rings, and they all scream and put their hands there, and he picks up the phone. He goes, "Oh, it's Cliff," and he's like, "Settle down, Cliff. Settle down. Okay, he doesn't know where he is." And he's like, "Cliff, okay, just open your eyes, just settle down. Now tell me what you can see. What do you see around you?" He's like, "Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Cliff, you're in my office." He's like, and he, and you see him, and he opens up the door and he pokes his head at all. And he's still got the phone in his hands, and he looks around. You know,
Or how about when they hire that bartender to put Woody out of a job, and he's like, "There's no drink I don't know how to make."
Norm, not now.
Yeah, and he's like, really? I'll have a screaming Viking. He's like, that doesn't exist. You mean a laughing Swede? No. You mean this? No. Screaming Viking. And then Woody's like, would you like your cucumber brews? He's like, slightly. And he just
That's
on the
right.
bar.
That's right. He like just taps it on the side.
Taps it on the side of the bar. But
That
the
was a
funny
good
thing
one.
is, he walks in and everyone's in on it, and one guy goes, Norm. He's like, shh, not now. This is like a friendly establishment.
Perhaps I shall have wet my whistle. That same episode was when they did the whole they had to okay, well, let's figure out what we did last night by looking through our receipts. And he's like sitting there, it's like, oh, you know, $25 at Al Tony's All Night Pizzeria. Good, good, good. And then they're sitting there and it's just like, and then you know, $35 at Max All Night Bowling. Okay, excellent, excellent. Uh, $98 to Zeke's Tattoo Shop. And then they both at the same time, they both like
They
touch
both
their
start
arms.
feeling their arms.
They touch their arms, and then they touch like their shoulders and stuff and their legs, and then both are at the exact same time, like, oh, and then they reach down there and they sink their heads. He's like, well, let's go find out what's permanently emblazoned on my ass for the rest of my life.
Wait, the funny thing about it is, isn't Norm's wife's name tattooed on Cliff's?
Yeah, so yeah, so
they got them backwards.
and then because he's like I got a flag and it said God bless the United States Postal Service.
And the other one that says Vera.
Vera.
And then he goes, do you want
he's
to go show it to her?
and he's like, would you and he's like, do you think you want me to come around the house? And, no, I don't, Norm. He's like, do you think you could come by the postal service? No, I'm not. Just like yeah, it was a good show. And then the whole thing about that is that she couldn't figure out which one she slept with. Like she was like, "Oh my god, I didn't have," because she knew she slept with somebody. And did I get Fraser to cheat on his wife, or and then she was just going through everybody and like and Sam's like or Norm, and she's like, "Oh my god, if I got, Norm to cheat and like all these things." And she's like, well, that's everyone. And he's like, well, you forgot about Cliff. I said that's everyone. She's just like... And it turned out it was the one guy, the Paul, yeah. And he's like, hey, hot mama. He like smacks her on the butt as he walks by.
Gentlemen, I am going to call it a night because I got a big day of work and fun tomorrow.
See you,
all
Scotty.
right. Well,
Cool, man.
just
Have a good one.
be
I
good.
reached out to
Scott.
you. Yeah, take care. I continue. My streak of 0 victories in initials.
I know you won once. I know you did. I'll come up with a bunch of Minnesota and North Dakota based ones, and then you'll get them all.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't even know why I show up.
You show
Matt,
up
I
because
sent
we
you a
love
message.
you.
Camaraderie.
It is camaraderie. You're absolutely right. I enjoy all of you guys, and it's been great getting to know you much better through this thing. And maybe one day, Anthony, you and I will game
It would be nice.
If I don't talk to you before, Happy New Year, buddy.
Yeah, Happy New Year to all of you and all
You
the folks
too. Take
listening
it
in
easy.
as well.
Same.
Peace out.
Happy New Year.
So,
Happy New Year.
so one of my other favorite coach moments is with the phone also. He picks the place like, hello, cheers. Hey, hang on a minute. He goes like, Sam, it's for you. He's like, I'll pick it up in a second. And he goes, he taps the phone on the bar and goes, love is all around. He starts singing. And he's like, I got it. He's like, and he hangs up the phone and he goes, all the classy places have hold music.
Hey, Scott,
Yeah.
who does your social media stuff?
Who? Nikki?
Okay.
Why you ask?
I'm looking for somebody to do some light signal boosting amplification stuff for me. Not come up with like great marketing campaigns, but signal boost our clients' posts, post about Kickstarters that we've contributed to the games on, just like easy stuff, just to
Sure.
keep our channels active.
Do you need like once a day or once a week or
Yeah, something like
every
that.
few
And
days?
then on top of that, I'll do my actual, and then post
Your
like, photos of our games and just kind of little blurbs about them. And then on top of that, I'll do my little videos and stuff like that. I'll do. Just curious.
So I'm trying to I'm trying not to. I'm kind of there's two things. Does anybody have any? This is something I was going to ask. Does anybody have any serious uh like New Year's resolutions? I mean, I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm gonna like make sure I never do this, that, and the other. I mean like a project that you want to try to get done with.
Nope,
You know, nothing.
nothing.
Does anybody want? Say it again?
Like a New Year's resolution. Quit reading, Scott, and pay attention.
Sorry, I got a message.
Sound like my son. I
Well, I
just got
mean,
a
I'm
text
still on my
message.
weight. I'm still on my weight loss journey. I need.
Yeah, if
I
only
need to
that
lose
would go
another
a little
30
bit better
pounds.
though, Scott. I mean, come
Pardon?
on.
Pardon?
I said if only that would go a little bit better though, Scott. Come on.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
still
talking
can't
about
get over
like
But
that photo you showed me of your.
yeah. No,
Oh
I mean,
man,
I've made some good progress.
you've made some amazing progress,
Well,
dude.
thank you.
You should be very proud of that.
Thanks.
do you
Appreciate it.
what about like I mean and you should be. And you're like and I've said that to you 1,000. I wish I had your willpower. Uh
Me too.
but I mean what about do you think
Well, I
no
mean, the
like
drugs help.
is well I'm sure
They do.
glug glug glug. No. What are there any like projects you want to like try to accomplish or anything like,
I mean, I have a laundry list of things I want to get accomplished.
Yeah.
There's so many things.
I hesitate to ascribe stuff as a New Year's resolution though, because they're just destined to fail if I do that.
Maybe pick one thing.
Yeah, my goal for this year, I'm already a third of the way through it.
What's
And the
that?
year hasn't even started yet. So, Scott, do you remember when I used to be a lot bigger?
Vaguely.
Yeah. So I was like 65
I think I didn't
pounds.
know you that well, though.
I was like 65 pounds heavier.
Okay.
Like that first, so this way.
Wow.
First year of PAX Unplugged, there's a picture of me as I'm at my heaviest. I'm like 315. Then I got down to like 250 with the idea at some point I wanted to get down to 225. But, I mean, I lost like 12 pounds in
That's
the
it.
last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I bet.
I'd love to get to 190.
Dress diet.
So I want to get to 225 this year. I don't think I can go. I don't think I can go less than that without looking weird.
You don't want
And
to
it
look weird.
sounds funny because, like, when you do those things, like, your height and all these things about you, like, what's the ideal weight? And they give you this ideal weight. Like, my
Yeah.
ideal weight is supposed to be like 180 pounds.
Same.
Yeah, it's
How
ridiculous.
tall are you?
I'm like, I used to be taller. I'm like 5'10".
5'10".
But the thing is, I have a 52-inch chest. So
I mean,
I'm
not
never
everybody's
really
cut out the
small,
same, right?
but like if I was 185 pounds, like literally my waist would be like this. I'd be like V-shaped. And I'm
Well,
like,
look at Scott Morris. I mean, he's
Oh
literally
yeah.
half the man he used to be.
I talked to him. I talked to him at BGG Con. He's done some amazing stuff for what he does. He
Yeah.
says he just eats like 5 or 6 times a day, but all very micro meals, like not all, just like small things.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, wow, that works for you. But I guess it does.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't do that,
wild.
but
that's one of my least favorite things if you'll go. That's wild.
That's wild.
That's wild.
So
I guess
wild.
It's so wild, It's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the weight obviously is just a thing, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of like business stuff.
I'd like all the the tariff shit to go away so I can get my business thing going. But
That would be a nice, but I mean, that's not out of our control, unfortunately.
oh yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Because I got this whole thing all ready to roll out, and then the tariff thing hit, and I'm like, well, people getting laid off, no one's it,
Yeah.
I heard something today about the tariffs going away.
They are.
That some judge
Oh, that
overturned all the
it has to.
tariffs,
It's in the Supreme Court right now. It has not been decided yet.
but at least it's headway, I guess.
We can
well,
always hope.
it means that they'll roll them back, but then it's going to go in through the proper channels to put the tariffs in, and
Is it though?
but that's the thing. You have the more control that he has over Congress. So like he keeps losing people, but he has enough people to keep some of the stuff that he wants to do.
I don't know. There seems to be a tidal shift going on.
Well, because there's things that are happening that really. So here's like the whole thing with the extension of the tax credits for the right now that they
Oh,
ended
by the
the
way,
shutdown
everybody,
for.
if you haven't backed, if you haven't given, if you haven't bellied up to the bar at BGG and
I know you got a
you
24 hours,
you got
10,
Oh, is
24
the
24 hours
Geek
and
hours,
10
Gold thing
minutes.
on right now? Okay,
go do
cool.
it.
24
do
hours
it.
and 10 minutes left to get your 2025 supporter badge.
Go
But
do it.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
the whole was shut down when they caved in and said, okay, well, we'll go to a vote. The Democrats don't want that vote to happen. They don't want to win.
No, because it's not, it hurts a lot of people.
No, the Democrats don't want it to win because it helps them in the midterm elections. They don't
Yeah, it's
want
so weird to have like a government that
they
basically
want
wants the other team to like lose as much as
but
possible.
that's the point. They don't want there to be that extension on the tax credit for the healthcare.
Right, because people
Because
are going
then
to
they
feel
just turn
pain.
around and go, see what they did to you?
Yeah.
Like if they turned around and said, okay, we'll extend it for
Yeah.
whatever period, a year. We'll do it for a year while we figure it out, and then we'll see. Well, maybe we'll extend it again. But they don't want if the Republicans said, okay, you know what, we'll extend it for the 3 years you asked for, but you know, well, we may change it, but until we change it, we'll leave it. Then that actually does not help the Democrats more. But the fact that it gets voted down helps them, and that's what they want. They want it to be voted down, and that's
It's just a weird government to let the other team take the L, even though you could save
yeah.
a lot of, I don't know, it's just frustrating. So dysfunctional.
It seems like a very juvenile government.
well because what's happened is
Like schoolyard kind of.
what's happened is so I've said it. I said it to Lance before. I think we would have been in better shape if they had let him win in 2020
Yeah.
because he came back as the scorned girlfriend that is now like, oh, gee, now you want me back. Now I'm going to make your life a living hell, even more than it was before.
Fair enough.
Like it's the whole, oh, see, you didn't want me, but look what happened when I wasn't here, and now you want me. I'm because I know everything, and that was like the worst of it. But for the past 20 something years, all they do is, yeah, this is why they blame, calling each other names and doing that, and then when the other side comes in, they undo everything that whoever was there before did. That's their mission, to undo it all. And that's not how things should work. It should be like, okay, we go this way, and then we come back this way, and then maybe we go
Yeah.
over this way, and then we go back this way. But that's like, and that's what causes all the problems.
Sure.
I mean, like economically and so on. I mean, other stuff is different, but like you make these mass swings in policies and things, and that's where all the problems lie. And then you spend, a year in an election cycle calling each other names, and then you're supposed to work together, like after, like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Hey,
it's
well,
almost 1 o'clock here, and
maybe 2026 will just be so much better.
well, it can't be worse. Well, I guess it could be,
Oh
but
yeah,
Could
yeah,
be
it
worse.
absolutely could be.
Could
It
be worse.
absolutely.
Yeah, don't say
Um,
that.
Yeah, I mean, um, the flying meatball god just waits for people to say something like that.
so,
In a funny NFL world, did you because the Rams weren't able to beat Atlanta, it was really important for them to win that game, even though they're going to the playoffs regardless. By losing to Atlanta, Atlanta got a better record, and the pick that the Rams get from Atlanta got substantially worse. It was like
worse.
a
Yep.
top, it was a top 10 pick, and now it's like
Oh
pick
yeah,
number
they
12.
can't tank properly.
Yeah, so
I
it was
mean,
just
no, I don't honestly. I hate the tanking thing. It's like
Well,
you're
have you seen the fact that everyone is pointing out that how blatantly obvious Las Vegas is tanking?
the Raiders are tanking.
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
literally like they're not even trying to hide it.
yeah. They're not even really
they
like.
shut down Max Crosby because they said, "Oh, your hands hurt. We can't let you play." And then he like posts videos of himself like playing basketball and
Yeah.
jumping on a trampoline. Yeah, yeah. What do you do?
What are you
How
gonna
about
do?
that NFC South battle, man?
Hey, it's just ridiculous. I mean,
It's always one of those divisions every year is like a 50, an 8-8 team struggling to make the playoff.
I
It's
mean,
awesome.
it's just yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous and it's dumb.
Fo-
Um,
Footballisms.
but no. Also, the Cheers thing. How cool is it that Harry Anderson was like a kind of a quasi regular on that show
Yeah, that was awesome.
as the huckster,
Oh yeah, that's
the
right.
Harry
the
the
con
Hat.
man, Harry the Hat.
Yeah, it
Um,
was a great show.
it was a good show, and then like they thought he was funny enough, so they made him the judge Night Court, and um, yeah, no, it's that I mean I just dealt with some people that were like, some guy was trying to say that like, oh, um, oh, what did he say? He was like, it's obvious that like, like because we grew up watching movies in the 80s that had all of this like violence and stuff in it or whatever, like we were better, like we grew up in the better stuff. And I tried to explain, I was like, dude, in like the 1920s, you can find editorials written in newspapers from people saying, "Oh, it's like the kids these days. They
Yeah,
didn't. The when we grew up in the 1890s, where half of us died of cholera.
cholera.
Just like that was living. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just like get over yourself, buddy. It's just like you know, I'm sure there's a, I'm sure there's a some sort of oh, what's we're looking for here? I'm sure there's some sort of
Correlation.
D&D edition war argument you can find and throw your hat in the ring. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just what else? I not that anybody asked, but I have my closet of piles of crap that I've promised myself that I'm going to finally empty out. I'm going to go through, and it's like it's 10 years worth of stuff that like I mean and it's stuff from like when I had my own apartment by myself. It's got
oh
like,
wow.
it's got like hundreds of graphic novels and stuff in there. It's got, I mean, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna,
Hey, Lance,
yeah, what's up?
if you ever sell your house, can you make sure they put in the listing, linen closet, coat closet, piles of crap closet?
Piles of crap closet, yeah. Um, so I promised myself I'm gonna finally like just start going through all that, and I am going to I'm gonna clean out my storage locker too. I'm gonna get everything out of there,
That's a
and
New Year's resolution.
yeah, that's what I want to do.
So it's a tidy up rule, a tidy
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean, just
It's a Marie
maybe.
Kondo
Yeah, I don't know. It's not even like a Marie Kondo thing. It's just like really go in
clutter.
and like realize that like I mean, there's like stuff in there that I have no business owning anymore. I mean, probably like I know there's like 20 VHS tapes in there of
Of
like
porn.
all no of all the of all like the I used to record X-Files when it was on. And they're
You're
just
gonna watch that someday.
I'll I need a VCR first.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I
Do
mean,
you have a
and
DVD player still? I have like all these hundreds of DVDs, and like I don't have a DVD player anymore.
I on my PlayStation, there's a DVD player. So
But I'm
yes,
not gonna watch it. Like I feel like if I'm gonna watch something, it's gonna be a streaming thing.
yeah,
And if it's not there, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not going to the. I mean, I have digitized most of my movies, but I still have a fair amount of them that are not digitized.
yeah. I mean, it's
Just more clutter.
yeah, more clutter. And yeah, you just got to get rid of all that stuff. I mean, it's just like, but I was like, because I'll open it up, and there's been a couple times when I've cleaned it out pretty good, like not to the point where I got everything out, but I got everything back to where I knew the boxes that were in there at that point were the ones that had the stuff from my old apartment, and I was like, I'm not going to go through these because I mean, I don't want to go. I mean, because I know it's all a bunch of books and and stuff, and I'm like, and I just I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like I will want to put these. I want if I take these out, I'm gonna want to put this stuff like in a book rack or something like that. But I don't really have space for a book rack right now. So I mean, um, plus my son, my youngest son, wants to move downstairs and take over my wife's office. So we got to do that. We got to basically transmogrify the stuff. Stuff from here comes down. The stuff from there goes back up. So we got to move that. So I mean that'll be a fun project. And he's excited. And then we have our catio uh, outside that window in the office. And if you don't know what a catio is, it's a thing you build right
It's a
outside.
strange porch for a cat.
Yeah, and so there's
Patio?
a catio, and so basically we made this catio that has a screen, so the cats can't get out, but it allows them to go outside, and I put the bird feeders right next to the catio so they can see the birds, they can just stare at them, and they can hope and wish. But anyway, so Caleb was like, "So are we gonna move the catio?" I was like, "No, because you're not sneaking out in the middle of the night. The catio stays." I think he had a plan that maybe when he was older he would figure out a way to sneak out, but that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. 2025 was kind of a shit year. Just a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that I didn't have a lot of control over.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, you know, I get to go to GaryCon in March.
Oh,
Never
that should be
been.
fun.
Look at you, fancy
Yeah.
schmancy. You gonna hang out
So,
with Tom Morello?
I hadn't planned on it,
Okay.
What's the other
but
guy's name? Joe Mangiano? Manganiello?
yeah.
Manganello?
Manganiello?
So I have so
Manganiello?
at GaryCon, I will end up hanging out with Bill Webb, the guy that runs Frog God Games. I'll end up hanging out and seeing him for like I mean, he and I have been like internet friends for 20 years, and
When is that, Gary Con?
it's like March 19th or whatever, around there.
I should go to that one year.
But so It's kind of weird. I don't know if you look it up. It's at a resort that used to be like a Playboy bunny resort, like back in the day. But now it's like owned by different people, obviously. Um, but no, so I've been friends with Bill for ever, like like forever, and um, but I've never met him in person. Just so. And then he normally runs a big D&D game, and he's gonna let me play, and that's like when like he in that big D&D game that he plays, it is like Joe Manganiello plays in it. Paul White, the Big Show or the Giant from wrestling, plays in it and stuff like this. Oh, theoretically, I'll get to meet those people.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn. Yep.
Fun.
What's his name? The guy who did the voice of Shaggy. I can't think of his name right now.
Matt Lillard.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard. I wanted to meet him the Gen Con this year, but I did not.
I met him at the Critical Role party that year I went.
I don't think he knows how much of an influence his Hackers movie has on me. I
Well,
love that movie.
But anyway, so
That should be fun.
That'd be fun.
that'll be cool, I guess. So that'll be a first. That'll be my first ever like convention that is just role playing games, really.
Yeah. I wonder what it'll be like.
I don't know.
Like, because role playing game, like, is it like one shots or do you like hook up with a group? Like, I'm curious, like, how a convention like that
A
works.
lot of people that I know that go like they have a um oh we're gonna run this Cthulhu, but it's gonna take 3 sessions, 8 hours each, and we're gonna play it over the next 3 days, that
Right.
kind of thing.
So some
And then
people just
there-
like lock in. That's all they're doing.
And then there's one shot stuff too as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, guess all just being in the same room kind of makes it energetic.
yeah. And then when Bill runs his, like he runs like it's like 20 people, and like he just stands on the table and walks back and forth, and
That's
just-
amazing.
So I
Yeah.
watched a Pathfinder event one year when I went to Gen Con. It was like the first year I walked around Gen Con. Like, was it me and you? Can't remember who I was with. We
I don't
found
know.
a path-
I remember the one time when we were walking around Gen Con and you abandoned me. That was cool.
I don't remember that.
You were like talking to somebody, and then you were just like, and then you were like, we were like walking around, and you ran into somebody else, and you just started talking to them, and I was just kind of like,
Welcome
Oh,
to my
yeah,
world,
that's
Lance.
right.
Every time I go to a convention with you.
I got over it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, Lance does that to me the last few conventions that I went and worked the same booth as him. We walk around, and all of a sudden
And then you
then
lose him,
Lance is yapping with
or he
somebody.
loses you. Yeah, you've done. That sounds like he's done it to some other people.
Well, I learned it from you.
Oh, he learned it from me.
I learned it by
Anyway, I
watching
remember
you.
walking around one year and seeing the Pathfinder room, and it's like this entire room, like
Yeah,
all
no,
those
it's huge. The
basically
Pathfinder room
tables
is
of
huge.
12. What's up?
The Pathfinder room is huge at Gen Con.
And they're all playing like they're all playing a connected campaign in some way. Like
Well-
each of them is like a thing,
Yep.
like a pocket, but it all funnels into one story, which was kind of cool. That would be fun.
All right, I'm going to
Who did
bed.
I walk around with?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I suppose. Everybody have a good New Year.
You
Be
too.
good to
You too,
yourself.
Lance.
We'll be back here normal time next week, Wednesday.
The what's the guy, that CNN guy? Anderson Cooper.
Wolf Blitzer, Anderson Cooper.
You know, he does that Christmas Eve thing, you know? Like I watch it every year,
That's
and now
great.
this year it's on their pay system only.
Oh, great.
What?
What? Yeah.
Well,
How
mean, I
retarded is
think-
that?
I was like, what?
I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna let me stay. Well, they'll let me stay in the hospital till midnight. I'll be exhausted driving home, but
Oh, yeah,
For New Year's Eve.
that'd probably be fine.
I'm sure.
Well,
they'll be
I mean, she's not in ICU, right? Or she is?
no, she's in
on-
ICU.
Oh, she's in ICU.
since she
Oh,
got
okay.
there. But we'll see what happens.
Well, give her my
Yeah, good luck.
Just yeah.
Yeah, and I was kind of pissed off that person in Arkansas won that huge friggin'
The
Well,
Powerball. What was the end amount of money they took home?
one
Like
one
something
point
like,
eight $1.8 billion.
but like in reality, how much was it?
How
Like
much
how
do
much
they
real
get out of
cash?
it
Well, after taxes, and they
after
took the lump.
taxes? I think they get 900 and something $1 million.
Okay, I thought it was less than that. It seems lower compared to like the billions. Like the IRS basically won that lottery
Well, the whole thing is
because the lump sum lowers it, right? Because it's not an annuity then.
yeah, you say the lump sum takes it in half, and then the taxes take another half. So have it and have it again is what I've always. That's the rough, you know, uh, response or whatever. You have it and then you have it again, and then that's what they get to
I only end
take
up with
home.
$400 million.
No, it's still like it's obviously like massive.
Well, and then they say first thing you do is you sign the back of the tickets. Nobody can take it from you with a pen. And the second thing you do is you call a lawyer. And the third thing you do is you make if you have the right to not state who you are when you win,
Oh,
you
this
you
guy took
take
photos.
you took you make sure you do not tell anybody you won. Because literally at that moment, everybody in your family becomes a target for somebody trying to not even just so
Scammy.
you can avoid dealing with somebody trying to,
Asking you for money.
ask you for money. Just people that might want to kidnap your kid, getting out of school, and then holding them for ransom kind of thing. So, you know. And I will leave you with this. Like this is a horrible story, but one of my favorite stories about oh my gosh, like the audacity of it. And I think I told this story once before, but is that in New York there was this oh my gosh, this guy finally turned in this winning lottery ticket that won like 500 grand or something. It wasn't 1.8 billion dollars, but it was money. It was like real money. And literally because you have a year and a day to turn it in, and he turned it in on the last possible day. And people are like, why did you wait to the last possible day? And he said, I wanted to be able to focus and actually see if I'd still be myself. Would I still go to work every single day? Would I still do my job? Would I still do the things knowing that I had this windfall coming my way? And so I knew the money wouldn't change me. And everybody was like, oh, that's just such a heartwarming story. That's amazing, or whatever. And then afterwards, you read that the guy's brother ran a convenience store where you could buy lottery tickets. That was okay, well, which doesn't mean anything. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. And then some guy showed up. Some older gentleman showed up, and he's like, I think that guy has my ticket." And everybody's like, "Well, what do you mean that guy's got your ticket? That's impossible." And then it comes out that this old guy goes to that convenience store all the time. He's in his 80s. He buys a lottery ticket. He looks at it. He says, I think this won. Like he looks at the lottery numbers afterwards, and he's like, and he showed up the next day at the convenience store to his friend, and he said, I think I won a big prize, like $1 million. And the guy looked at it and realized it was $1 million win. And he said to himself, in that moment, you have to think that he must have thought, what if I could do this? He told the guy, oh, it wasn't $1 million, but you did win 5 grand. He's like, oh my gosh, 5 grand, that's a lot of money. But here's the problem. He said, if you turn this in for $5,000, it's going to screw up. You're on Social Security, all these other things. It's going to screw up all that stuff for you. He said, tell you what, he's like, I'll give you the 5 grand myself. And then you can just have that money. And then I'll just take the ticket and, I'll cash it. And he was like, oh, cool. Well, yeah, that makes sense. And so the guy bilked him out of the ticket for $5,000 or whatever. And then he gave it to his brother because he couldn't turn it in because because you can't play the lottery if you sell the lottery tickets. Like you can't do the scratch offs or whatever it is. And so he gave it to his brother, and they were like, "Well, yeah, but if you turn it in, he's gonna realize what's what." And so they basically, because the guy was like 86 years old, and they were like, "Well, he's 86. He's just got to die, or he's got to forget about it." And they waited till the very last day, and the guy was still alive, and they turned it in. You can Google it. It's a whole story. They ended up going to prison, for trying to. So they all got exactly what they deserved. And I always wondered, did they get their $5,000 back? That's what I always wondered. It's just like, I might be going to Sing Sing, but I need my $5,000 back. But anyway, and that uplifting tale. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I'll see you all in 2026.
Sounds good. See you guys.
Take it easy,
Bye.
guys.